We should have a great show, man. He said we can't hear you breathing. Damn. Damn, homie. Thought we was cool, man. He said we can't hear you breathing. Damn. Ouch. Man, we got we got a great show, man. Lined up, man. Let's see. It's been an eventful day in the stand, man. A lot going on as usual. Make sure my video clips volume is up. Yeah, yeah, man. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Mm. Mm. Lot going on, man. God, dog. You know the funny thing is, salute, man. Salute to KFX, man. You know the funny thing is, man. Um, every night, man. I don't think any show like there's so much content every night. Oh my god, there's so much content every night. Every night. Jeez, there's so much going on right now, man. Some man ain't taking. He said I like Stunner, Hot Black, AP, and Razzle. Okay, that's good, man. When will I end Sun Violence, man? I'm working on it, man. Give me a couple days, man. Uh, Salute to everybody watching on Rumble. Salute to Joe Sullivan, man, and everybody watching on Rumble, man. Uh, you say Wild Bill got to go. Bill, all right, man. Bill getting better, man. Bill's getting a lot better, man. Last couple days, man. Last couple days, Bill getting a lot better, man. Male monkey in the building. He said, "Take a break sometimes. This crap will get to you." Hey, man. Listen, man. I take, I'm gonna take a day off soon for y'all, man. We got fishermen in the building. What's up, fishermen? Fishermen.
Was good.
Not much, man.
You you waiting on that free shit to arrive? That free glider shit to come in the mail?
Yeah, man. Gliders. What would life be without gliders, man?
Yeah. You if you make me too mad, I might send you a TV or something.
Yeah, man. I ain't- I love pissing off gliders, man. They reward you for pissing them off, man. Salute, man. Let's just talk about this Job Morant situation for a minute, though. I want to just touch on it. Just finish it up. Break the ice with this Job Morant situation. There's some crazy takes out here about this stuff, man. So let's. I wonder what you think about this song.
The same manner in which I can handle it now at 32. Now, I am not qualify yourself as black.
Hold on.
B. Morant is a black man. And so it appears to me that Ja Morant is trying to qualify his blackness, trying to qualify his hoodness, trying to qualify that he is some degree of a macho man that society wants him to be. Ja Morant is choosing.
You muted.
Society wants him to be like that, man. Did you know that?
Yeah. This dude, I don't know his name, but I seen, isn't it like something Acho or something like that?
Yeah, Sam Acho, yeah, the man.
Yeah, dude, I've listened to his shit before on YouTube, and he's fucking about as woke as any athlete could ever get. I mean, he's terribly woke.
What's up, Mayo? What you think about this? It's the man. Listen, I'm getting the haircut, you motherfuckers. Give me some time, man. I got a big appointment and shit. Man, what you think about what he said so far, man?
Man, he's not just woke. He's blackety black. He's pro blackety black.
Oh,
dude, I've been away for a bit because I've been watching some other content in this sphere.
Who you been whatching? Tell us who you been watching.
Angry Man.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Q.
Well, I don't know him.
Who's that? The Pookie and Popo show.
What?
Jay Prince.
The Pookie and Popo show?
Yeah, it's Jay Prince and a cop, a guy who was a black cop. It's hilarious.
Jay Prince? You mean the rapper Jay Prince?
Yes.
Oh wow. You gotta see that. I gotta look at that, man. Go ahead, go on.
And I have to concede, sir. You are correct. There is no solution.
I've heard this Acho guy like spin some shit some kind of way. I mean, I couldn't even believe like the fucking routes he took to get to his points. Okay. It's a fucking maze of bullshit.
Let's see.
Choosing a life that did not choose him. So now the question is, why is he doing that? It is as if in society now, black people have to be a monolith. At least black men have to fall into a category of, well, you have to be talk a certain way. You have to walk a certain way. You have to watch a certain movie. You have to buy a certain shoe. You have to carry yourself in a certain manner to qualify yourself as black. Your experience is your expertise. So my experience is knowing that all too well. Though I'm 6'2", 240 in a black frame, I went to private school, 2-parent home. Parents been married, I believe, for 38 years now. So shady, growing up, I would often hear, man, Acho, you black, but you not black. You don't even talk like you're black. You don't even walk like you're black. Acho, you're like an Oreo. Black on the outside,
instead of Oreo,
white on the inside. Now,
so whose fault is that? How does that white people's fault? Because I think that's where he's going to go with this.
It's internalized white supremacy, Ak. We all know this.
But white people have been waiting on black people to figure this out forever. And it's black people that do it to themselves.
Yeah, and the more y'all wait, man, it's like we're not making progress. It's not like you're checking back up on. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you remember those plants you used to make in the first grade, and like it would, germination, whatever they would call it. When you like just plant the seed, and then the next day you come to school and it's a little thing poking out. Then the next day you come, it's a little leaf hanging off the side. Then the next day it's 2 leaves. You're not seeing that type of growth with some people.
No, they're just getting more educated, and yet they're still woke and blame it all on gliders.
At 32 years old, I can handle that in totality, but at 13 years old, I cannot. And at 23, I doubt I would be able to handle it in the same manner in which I can handle it now at 32. Now, I am not going to project my life experience upon Ja Morant, not at all, although he did grow up in a two-parent home and he went to high school from what I have researched in the suburbs. I'm not going to project my life experience on him. What I will say is I have had to, and I understand having to try to qualify something, qualify your blackness. I'm not speaking about black skin color. I'm speaking about black, the culture. So I can understand why Ja Morant might feel the need, if this is a part of the motivation for his actions, might feel the need to qualify himself. Maybe is more hood than he grew up. Maybe is more thug than he grew up. Maybe is more gangster than he grew up. Because
So just for the record, being son is hood and gangster. Got it? Because this is the sports show. They're saying this on. This isn't Rap City. They're literally conceding that being black is being hood and being gangster.
a society, at least a certain sect of society, continues to put pressure upon people to be something that they are not. And I can say through firsthand experience, I have felt that pressure. And as a young adult, I may have caved to that pressure. Maybe not the same degree, but caved nonetheless. Joy?
Well, this is a very layered.
Enter the biracial chick.
Who is quite stacked.
Oh yeah, smash, but still like dun 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 dun.
Nuanced conversation, and it really hurts me when you say things like it's painful to hear you say that you be looked at as less black because you have two parents in your home, because you had a father in your life. Like, that's crazy that we would even use that as a qualification for what makes you a man and a black man.
He's looked at
And that's
as less
based
black.
in so much.
You say she's looked at as what, less black?
Yeah, because she's biracial.
Well, I mean, by who? I mean, listen, Sun Man, she's the top choice for a Sun Man, especially an athlete. So she's blackity black to Sun Man athlete because she allows you to have you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but to her peers,
yeah, definitely. And her
black women are going to stand in front of her face and tell her she's not black enough.
Well, I don't know about that because here's the thing: this is the type of chick in the clique that is the leader. Hit one if you agree with me on that. And
yeah, she brings all the men around.
And a chick in a group full of black girls hanging out at the club or hanging out in the college or school, wherever they're at, in a clique full of black girls, this is the leader. Hit one if
And
you
they
agree.
just like all other women and talking crap behind her back.
Of course, hit two if you disagree. Though. Hit two if you disagree. Hit two if you disagree. It's okay to disagree with me. She the one calling the shot. She the one saying where we going. She the one saying what we doing. If we taking a trip, she the one telling where we going. She the one scheduling the dates. She the one in charge of all that stuff. The only thing she ain't doing is fighting. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to fight, dark skin chicks go fight.
But she's getting most of the male attention.
Oh, all of it. Yeah.
And that's why they're around her. That's the part of her being in the clique that helps them.
Okay.
And she's also degrading herself in order to fit in with them.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time, the mixed girls, they always act the most ratchet.
Well, here's the thing. So most times, they're from a white mom. So most times they live outside of the community because the father's gone, and the mom they live with the white mom, usually in the white community. Sometimes they live in the black community, but most times these girls grow up in the white community with a different set of values and a different set of social norms and a different set of mores and a different set of things that are regular and normal. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that she's debasing herself to him, but it's just different. She just comes from,
No, but a lot of them, they're the ones that always talk about the blackity black talk, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and a lot of times they act like they're so black, and then once they get older or they're trying to move up, then they have nothing to do with the same girls they used to hang out with.
I think sometimes though, AP, it's a little different. I think it goes reverse of what you said. I think because they um they they grew up in the white culture, that when they get older, that's when they lean into the blackness, because when they were young, you know what I'm saying? When they were young, they were white adjacent more because they're the parent they live with. You can't help. You live where your mom lives. When you're a kid, you live where your mom lives. So, but then as they get older, like Colin Kaepernick or something, various people like that, they lean into the blackness as adults.
Well, they get more exposed to all the social programming and all that stuff,
Yeah,
and they become more akin with gravitating towards their blackness because that's like the end thing to do, and that's the socially virtuous thing to be, and yada yada yada.
it's new money. It's like new money. It's like somebody with new money. They just gonna blow it. They don't have. They're gonna buy a bunch of expensive stuff because it's new money, and that's what it's like with the blackness is like new money to these people.
You had a father in your life. Like, that's crazy that we would even use that as a qualification for what makes you a man and a black man. And that's based in so much historical white supremacist talking points and mentality that's just been carried over really from slavery. And I'm sorry to go on this tangent right now, but that's really what it is. Like, black men, black people had to be dehumanized and made to feel and made to appear like we don't feel the same level of pain, like we don't have the same sensitivities in order for slavery to exist. And trickle down effect, here we are. You have to qualify yourself as a black man by acting a certain way. In some ways, I agree with you. I feel like this is a bigger cultural conversation of what we expect black men to show up as. It's not a monolith. And I don't think that's the sole problem here. I think the problem surrounding John Moran is he has the wrong people around him. He has people who don't care about his career as much as they need to, that are encouraging him to be in these spaces and take it to this extreme. In reality, what did he do that was wrong was enter into the space of violence, the guns, the laser, the situation with the 17-year-old. That's why we're worried right now, because we are afraid that this is going to turn to wrong place, wrong time, or a situation that can't be undone. But to me, it's a very layered conversation. There's a lot that we're going to get into here. To me, the bottom line is he needs to recognize this is a very critical time in his life, and the decisions that he's making, the people that he is surrounding himself with, are not keeping him from situations that could turn.
Oh God, Jesus, Airhead. The producer should be in her ear, like, all right, wrap it up, Airhead.
But the problem, Ike, is that it is a fact that those people honor debaucherous shit, but it's not because of the white people that they do that.
No, not at all. Not at all, man.
She
He
said
wasn't
exactly
showing
what
that
she was
gun to
supposed to
white
say.
people. He wasn't showing that gun to white people.
No, he wasn't.
It's just another step in the we're not going to take accountability thing.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see what Ja likes, man. Let's see what Ja likes, man. Because I mean, blackity black 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 black.
Ja Morant. Ja Morant is undoubtedly one of the league's most entertaining and exciting players. The NBA has given birth to a large number of stars, both big and small, and Ja Morant is one of the players that sit on the fence between the two types of players. Morant is at the beginning of his career, in contrast to the greats of the game whose time has passed, and he has the opportunity to leave a great legacy for himself. But what exactly is the status of his romantic relationships? Who is Ja Morant's girlfriend? The professional career is in the spotlight. You will not find many girlfriends in the young basketball player's life. It may be because he likes to stay private in his affairs. So, here's all you need to know about his girlfriends. His relationships are equally getting a lot of attention after his low-key breakup with his ex-girlfriend and baby mama, KK Dixon. Let's play full court, baby. your go-to channel for the most interesting basketball topics. Ja Morant's first known girlfriend is KK Dixon.
Okay, so that's what he like, man. That's what Ja like, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody shocked by that?
Oh hell no.
Karen Dixon, popularly known as KK
And her name is Karen.
Dixon, is a social media personality.
I mean, hey, man, look, she's probably black though. Like they probably like. I bet she's like one. She has a parent that's got some black in them, right? Right? What do y'all think? She got a parent that got some level of blackness, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like maybe a parent that's like a third or
Yeah,
a fourth black or
I say she's
something.
at least a quarter.
Yeah, somebody said tandem booth. I don't know. I mean, I think that there's something floating around in there. That's not like Nordic. You can tell by the features. The features aren't like she don't have those harsh Nordic features. You know what I'm saying? Like those wintry that she got kind of like a mix. The mix
She
is
got a like an English Jamaican island mix
yeah. The mix is
almost.
the mix is where it's at, man. The mix is where it's at. So let's see. She got something.
And the first known girlfriend of the basketball.
Yeah, she's something. She's something. She's something. Hold on, let me see that other picture. That other picture.
Social media personality and the first
Yeah. So this is yeah.
known girlfriend of the basketball player. Dixon is also an athlete, as she plays
Yeah. Right. Something in there, right? Or is she blackfishing? AP, is she blackfishing? Chat, is she blackfishing?
No, she's mixed.
She's mixed with something. So said I'll play the video. I mean, look, I think we're trying to investigate this, man. I think there's something in there, yeah. But she could be blackfishing because I've seen some white girls blackfish, and it's crazy, man. They look just like biracial chicks, and they'll be white as snow. But I think the nose kind of gives it away, and I want to see her from the side. I want to see if she got prognathism.
both volleyball and basketball at Fisk University. She therefore has
That's a HBCU. So Ja went to HBCU. Ja went to HBCU looking for a girl and found that.
She went to an HBCU.
Yeah.
Oh damn, she never made it to class. And
Ja, man, that's a damn shame, sisters, man. That boy went to he goes to he went to Murray State, which is nearby this.
I found her mom's Twitter. I put it in the back chat.
Thank you, man. So he went to HBCU and said, you. Man, y'all sisters can never roast nobody, man. That's the funniest part about it. It's hard for y'all to roast somebody. How do you roast somebody when this fool went to HBCU and was like, looked around at all thousands of girls? It was like, I'll take you. Oh my God. I mean, y'all lucky I ain't in the manosphere, man. Y'all lucky. Everybody just say an amen if y'all thankful that I'm not in the manosphere, man. Y'all thankful, man. Y'all lucky I ain't in the manosphere, man. Y'all lucky I'm doing this and not doing the manosphere, man. That fool went on the campus of HBCU and said, you.
popularly known as KK Dixon, is a social media personality and the first known girlfriend of the basketball player. Dixon is also an athlete, as she plays both volleyball and basketball at Fisk University. She therefore has a chance to also play in the WNBA. The star has a presence on social media, and her career as an influencer has been steadily growing. KK Dixon gained fame when it was revealed that she was in a relationship with Ja Morant. The two made their relationship public in late 2018 when Dixon shared a photo of them. This instantly transformed her into a celebrity partner, as people started having an interest in her. Before that, the public did not know what she was doing, and she has kept it that way. KK Dixon uses Instagram and has over 38,000 followers on the social media platform. They have been through a lot together, especially during the birth of their child when Dixon developed complications. She almost died while delivering the child.
That's a cute little baby.
After developing toxemia, which resulted in convulsive spasms. KK Dixon and Ja Morant have had.
Yeah, she looked like a straight white girl right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. She looks straight way.
Well, and she code switching her look all the time.
Right, she does, and or either that's just what what she can do. Like, think about it. If this is how you look, it ain't but so many bullshit styles you can do, man. You know what I'm saying?
She still looks blacker than Meghan Markle though in this picture.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, she went to HBCU, so she blacker than Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle didn't come black until like 2 years ago.
Had their ups and downs and even unfollowed each other on social media, prompting rumors of their breakup. So here's a bit more of what we know. In about November, Ja and KK stopped following each other across the board on social media. That's as close to official as anything can get without being official. Around that time, the internet took flight and reported that Ja had started dating Andre Drummond's baby mama, Abigail Russo.
He went lighter.
What is up with Sun Men like all going for each other's chicks? Like it's like sloppy seconds for everybody.
Have you heard them rap, man? Have you heard the rap songs, man? That's what they talk about.
I mean, it's just like I want her after you got. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird. Yeah, but listen, man. This y'all blackity black new Allen Iverson, man.
That's a Nubian princess right there.
Yeah, man. They just messing with him because he's black. Of all the women in the world, he had to date another player's baby mama. Another player's white baby mama. He couldn't find no sister. Damn, John, you in Memphis, man. Well, brown sugar taken, but I know some other, dying pieces down in Memphis, right? Memphis ain't like Philly, is it?
Took flight and reported that Ja had started dating Andre Drummond's baby mama, Abigail Russo. Not sure how that web is connected or if there's any truth to it, but as of early 2021, there's no definitive word from any involved party. The two have yet to address the...
This woman is not biracial. Whoever said that in the chat, where do you see biracial here? I'm just confused.
Maybe it's the hair,
Salute to Aster J, man. My man Aster J coming through once again, man. He says Ja Morant went to the jungle and came out with Jane.
Damn.
Hey, she might be 16th racial, but she ain't biracial.
Yeah, no doubt. Like this girl is a Viking woman, man.
Rumors, hence it is impossible to tell whether they are still together. Even though they're separated now, both parents share equal responsibility for their 3-year-old child. Is this just smoke, no fire?
He blacker than he blacker.
We'll keep an eye out. The man has not yet found a partner. Some speculated that after Morant and Dixon broke up, he was seeing influencer Abigail Russo.
Okay.
It was rumored that Morant and Abigail Russo, the mother of Andre Drummond's child, were dating. Morant followed her on Instagram, and in addition, fans drew attention to the flirtatious exchanges between the two, which further added fuel to the dating rumor.
Damn, sisters, y'all can't.
Which further added fuel to the dating.
Damn, sisters. I can't bag this dude about to make he about to make $250 million playing basketball next year. Another $100 million off Powerade and another $200 million from Nike. And y'all sisters can't bag this dude, man. What are y'all sisters saying to these brothers? What's y'all rap, man? When these brothers roll up, man, what y'all say to them, man? I don't get it, man.
Rumor. Rumors began to circulate after Morant started liking all of her posts and even joined her IG many times, with Russo addressing him as Ja Daddy. However, he denied those social media rumors in his fancy way, saying, "Y'all mother truckers love my name, dog. I'm chillin', single, and cool on females." Abigail Russo is a fitness enthusiast with several workout tutorial videos on her Instagram page. Being the ex-girlfriend and baby mama of a sports celebrity definitely has its perks, as Abigail Russo's popularity has soared ever since she became associated with Andre Drummond, especially since he is a big player with an estimated net worth of $40 million. She has not shared her personal details such as her date of birth publicly, but she looks to be in her 20s. She maintains her hourglass figure and youthful appearance through fitness exercises and dieting, and she also loves to show off her shapely figure in tight-fitting clothes. While we are still wondering about her past life before she got into the spotlight, an anonymous social media user has claimed that Abigail Russo used to be a stripper and was only trying to remake her image in order to help her become more marketable.
Oh, shit. This was it. I used to dance with Abigail Russo in Miami. She has a pimp. That's not his girlfriend, LOL. She wants clout. That's why she posted him. When she met Andre, she deleted her Instagram and made a new one to make herself look like wife material. She is desperate to be wifed by an athlete. When the news released about Elizabeth being pregnant, she pretended she was pregnant too, LOL. She is a stripper that sells her body. I believe Elizabeth's baby is his. Her highlight says baby drum. Elizabeth deleted all her pics of them in Insta couple months ago, and Abigail seems like just a recent fling. I've never seen her around him besides that night.
More marketable. Russo has made no comment on the accusation. One of the perks of being a ball player in the States is that you get to date a lot of beautiful women. The Grizzlies guard has been the biggest star in the NBA so far this season. Along with his extraordinary shots, Morant has scored remarkably in the dating game. He has been linked with numerous high-profile celebrities and influencers over the years. We have seen him being linked to a somewhat famous young tennis star.
I'm no forensic expert, but I'm noticing a pattern.
He's connecting dots.
Oh my god!
The more money, the less colorblind.
The more money, the less melanin you want.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
It's like a rising scale.
Yeah,
He's gonna be dating a female version of powder soon.
Yeah, when he gets that payday, his girlfriend's gonna be translucent.
Jesus Christ! What do you sisters? Can a sisters, AP? What do sisters say to these? He's in Memphis. He's the blackity black. He the new Iverson. Blackity black. Look at me. I'm a thug. I'm gun. Hang out with rappers. I got my hair black. And why sisters can't make that love connection?
Who wants to put up with your weed bill and your attitude? See, the thing about sisters is they don't know how to turn on the charm. These women are turn on the charm.
Your mic is. I heard what you said, but your mic started that thing again. Wow. They don't know how to turn on the charm. Jesus Christ, man.
Being linked to a somewhat famous young tennis star, a prominent IG influencer, and sister to rapper Latto, Brooklyn Nicole, among others. Prior to his relationship rumor with Nicole,
Who's Brooklyn Nicole, man? Who's this other one? Okay, she's a little. She probably maybe 10%, right? 10, 20, maybe even 20, right? She may got 20%, son, right? I would say about 20, something like that, man. Damn, Ja.
among others. Prior to his relationship rumor with Nicole, he even made waves for taking Drake's ex-girl off him.
Jesus Christ.
That's like video game proportions. Fuck.
Oh, shit. So we seen 5 girls, right? So yeah, Ja's not down with the brown, man. If you brown, man, need not apply, man.
Around April 2022, news about Morant dating Drake's former lady, Johanna Leah, surfaced in the media. The couple was initially linked back in late January. However,
Okay, she might be, I don't know, something.
No.
except for their liking each other's IG posts, there is nothing to back this rumor up. Ja Morant and Leah's dating rumor began after the basketball player started liking all her photos on Instagram.
What's the difference of her and that airhead that was talking on that sports show earlier? She looked like she might have a quarter. You don't think so? Or you think she blackfishing? I don't know. Ja definitely has a type, man. He said that's a man. This ain't no. I'll be crazy, man. You think this is a man? Yikes.
They recently followed each other on the social media site, and it was also alleged that Morant flew her out to Denver for his game in January 2022. Neither Morant nor Leah has addressed the rumor. Thus, it is not certain who Ja Morant's girlfriend is at the moment. Until the Grizzlies point guard says otherwise, he is presumed to be single. Ja Morant has also been romantically linked with UCLA basketball recruit Jaden Owens.
Y'all lucky I ain't in the manosphere, man. I would roast y'all all day, man. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all sisters, man. I want y'all to bag a bag. I'm hopefully this year we're gonna try to see if we can find one of these dudes bag somebody, not my complexion, that's out of the question, but somebody like maybe like few shades lighter than me, man. We gonna see if we can get. We gonna put in a word for you sisters, man. Try to get one of y'all have access to these millions, man.
He has not responded to the rumors of his purported relationship with Owens. However, netizens.
She got something, right?
She might be a little tiger.
Nah, her face ain't round enough, man. She was tiger. Her face would be round. She got kind of like an angry
Little bit, like less than 20%.
Yeah, she might got a little something in her.
Fruit Jaden Owens. He has not responded to the rumors of his purported relationship with Owens. However, netizens noticed that he made comments on her feeds. Fans were even in Jaden's IG live talking about her and Ja. However, neither Ja Morant nor Jaden Owens has responded to the
Oh no, man.
responded to the dating rumor. Ja Morant is widely regarded as one of the best point guards the NBA world has ever seen. Ja Morant's style of play has helped him emerge as one of the brightest
I think that's a little bit of a stretch.
young talents in the league, and we can certainly expect great things from the 23-year-old in the near future. It's no surprise that people are eager to catch a glimpse of Morant's personal life. The young player has turned from something of a sleeper pick.
All right, so job, man, that's your job fix, man. You don't get that nowhere else, man. Um, so yeah, we caught up on job, man. He indefinitely suspended, man. And watch how fast people forget about him, man. That's the crazy part about it. You think when you're young like that, you think that your spot is solidified. Man, people gonna forget about this dude. By the time playoffs roll around, ain't nobody gonna be talking about. Well, I ain't gonna say by the time play. In a week, ain't nobody gonna be talking about this dude. What y'all think?
They've been making a huge deal about it. They're making it sound like it's serious.
Yeah, yeah. In a week, they're not gonna be talking about this. Let me see.
So you think he's gonna get it together? I don't think he can.
No, I don't think he'll get it together. I'm talking about he's suspended indefinitely. So they're just like he not gonna. That's basically saying he out for the season. Yeah. So
An officer involved shootings in Frederick, D.C., and Fairfax.
And tonight, people want answers, but how you get them may depend on your zip code. Our chief legal correspondent, Katie Barlow, joining us now to talk about transparency and police. Hi, Katie.
Good evening to you both. In Washington, D.C., it usually takes just 5 business days to be able to see the body-worn camera footage from when an officer uses serious force. Now, in Maryland, the AG's office generally releases that footage within 14 days of an officer killing someone. And in Virginia, well, it depends on where you live. In Fairfax County, for example, the standard is typically 30 days, but officers have to give you a reason if they've chosen to withhold that footage. And the same is true, 3 different rules for 3 different areas when it comes to deciding whether police officers face criminal charges. In the district, federal prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney's Office they determine whether a police officer engages in potential conduct, and they make the ultimate decision on pressing charges. In Virginia, the local Commonwealth attorney is the ultimate decision maker on criminal charges, and the same is true in Maryland. For now, today, lawmakers in Maryland are pushing a bill that would give an independent investigator in the Maryland Attorney General's office the power to prosecute officer-involved deaths, even when a local state's attorney declines.
Problem that we've identified with having one part being
oh God, Jesus Christ, man, we need to just take all the fucking sun gliders and put them on a fucking spaceship and send them to the moon, man. They the ones making everything. They the ones keeping all the bullshit going.
Independent in terms of the investigation, but then the prosecution being left to the locals. In Harford County, for instance, the state's attorney said that they were going to decline to prosecute despite the fact that the investigation on the attorney general's part was not complete.
Now, Senator Smith said they may have ultimately reached the right decision in the Harford case, but that it's better to have an independent body making that determination. Now, this week, senators in Maryland are going to debate SB 90.
Oh, God.
Individual cases.
Tonight, a man is charged, accused of calling in a bomb threat to a downtown Milwaukee business. Police evacuated the building that houses the Milwaukee Athletic Club near Broadway and Mason on Wednesday. Avion James is now charged with 1 count of terrorist threats causing public panic or fear. According to a criminal complaint, the 24-year-old worked in the building. In the complaint, he admitted to making the call and said there was no bomb. It goes on to say that James made the threat so he wouldn't have to go to work that day. He appeared in court today.
Hey, man, kudos, man. That's a very creative way of getting the day off, man. Some been coming up with new shit every day, man. Seems to be getting worse, man.
I mean, I think he knows that what are they gonna do to him? What can they really do to this brother?
I mean, facts. I mean, there's nothing they can do. I mean, but it's just like everybody has to evacuate the building. all the resources that the bomb squad they have to sit in there, the different teams they have to sit in there, all of the money it costs. He should at least have to pay
Right.
restitution or some shit.
100%. But you're right. But the way he's looking at it, it sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
All those people
Making
that
the
had to
call.
leave, it's their problem. The SWAT, that's their problem. What does he care?
Yeah.
And said there was no bomb. It goes on to say that James made the threat so he wouldn't have to go to work that day. He appeared in court today.
I think you certainly understand the ramifications. We live in a community, our actions affect everybody, not just ourselves. And
Why the fuck does she have a mask on?
Is that a tranny? I swear that sounds like a fucking tranny.
Could be, but it could be.
we live in a community, our actions affect everybody, not just ourselves.
Sounds like
And obviously that's what led to this public panic or fear.
James is due back in court March 22nd for his preliminary hearing.
Independent, don't need a man, girl. You don't need a man.
All right. I was watching that earlier. Yeah, light up that super.
Tonight, a man is charged, accused of.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Update on the story from yesterday, man.
What started as a teen Sweet 16 birthday party ended in a deadly mass shooting in Douglasville last night. 2 people have died and 6 others were hurt. Tonight, police have not announced any arrests. News Edge reporter Rob DiRienzo is live in the neighborhood where it all happened. Rob, you talked to the mom who threw that party. I mean, what a change in what should have been a celebration.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. That mom told me she took all the precautions she could think of, including checking bags at the door and not allowing any alcohol or drugs. Well, they ended up shutting.
So she was checking bags at the door. What do y'all think about that? You think mom did everything she could do? She invited 100 son teens over there, and she checked bags at the door.
There was nothing she could have done. That was like trying to fly with fucking no wings.
Or drugs. Well, they ended up shutting down the party early after they found that somebody was smoking weed. Moments later, after the party let out, there was pure chaos right on these streets.
Yeah, I think that was very, very irresponsible of her to just unleash 100 son teens onto the community. What if you're coming back home? What if you're going for a night jog or a night walk? What if you ran out to get something to eat, or you come home late from work? What if you're sitting on your back porch and all of a sudden it's 100 sun teens out? And you know how they are. They see somebody, they want to throw rocks at people, or they want to, talk shit to people. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to stand in the middle of the street and not move.
Or they might catch a straight bullet.
I mean, we know that happened, but I'm not even talking about that. Like that's like on the far end of the spectrum.
Oh, okay, yeah. You make a lot of sense.
Just the fact, like, they don't have, with no guns around.
Right. The nuisance of it.
With no knives, with nothing. They can cause so much problems, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn.
Like, there's 100 of them. She just like, all right, everybody out. So now it's like 100 sun teens in the fucking cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she got into it with the neighbors and was like, okay, I got something for y'all lads.
Yeah, she definitely did, man. This was not very neighborly, man. She didn't have she just didn't care about anybody else, man.
Out, there was pure chaos right on these streets. That somebody was smoking weed. Moments later, after the party let out, there was pure chaos right on these streets.
I went to the little girl to see if I can save her or do anything, and she was already gone.
This neighbor says that little girl was lying in the middle of the street after about 100 kids ran off.
My son actually had somebody that was shot in the chest. So he went to him and started putting pressure on his chest.
The massive house party in Douglasville Saturday night ended in a mass shooting, killing 2 people and hurting 6 more.
We took all the precautions as to we have 6 adults here.
Crystal Walker Sherry.
6 adults and over 100 son teens. That's a terrible ratio, man. You need like 100 adults just to control 6.
You see the look on that glider cop's face? He said, you know, they're like, man, I'm so damn tired of this shit.
Yeah, man. It's like
just watch him.
We're different, man.
Massive house party in Douglasville Saturday night ended in a mass shooting, killing 2 people and hurting 6 more.
This shit again.
Took all the precautions as to we have 6 adults here.
Crystal Walker Sherry says she was throwing a Sweet 16 for her daughter at her home in the Chaparral Ridge subdivision around midnight Saturday. She says they pulled the plug on the party when her husband caught some kids smoking weed.
Not even 2 minutes after that, we heard gunshots. So I immediately ran outside, saw a little girl in the street, and I just wanted to make sure it was none of my children.
The mom who threw the party says,
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't none of my children. At least you honest, man. Guys, salute. You can't punish people for honesty. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I wouldn't be doing the same thing. Fuck these other little fucking gremlins. Make sure my kid is all right.
Heard gunshots. So I immediately ran outside, saw a little girl in the street, and I just wanted to make sure it was none of my children.
The mom who threw the party says the shooter was never in her house, but was waiting in a car up the street.
He wasn't.
So the shooter was never even in the house. The shooter was up the street waiting in the car. Jesus Christ. Just waiting. Just sitting in the car, just waiting. And that's the type of stuff you bring to the neighborhood when you bring these type of son teams. You got 100 son teams in one place. The likelihood that there's somebody out there that wants to kill one of them is almost 100%. You have 100 son teams. So the ops found out they was having a party. They was at the party. They waited outside. And when they came out, they just started shooting into the crowd and killed the little girl and another guy that had nothing to do. Salute the genetic freak, man. He says, salute, Op. Judging by his new avatar, I think the smoke from Stunner made our guy Wicked more patriotic. See safe waiting. Oh my God.
So,
La Raza.
I will say, Ak, you don't have the link in the description box on YouTube.
Oh, I don't? My bad. I should have pressed. My bad. It's in there now. I forgot to press save. Thank you, man. Salute. Link in description box. Yeah, man. Wicked needed that W after what Rob did to him, man. You know. So
wait, what happened?
They're saying ever since you you know what I'm saying, you had that smoke with Stunner, it made you more patriotic. You leaning into your Mexican heritage.
He's come to take back the land now.
Yeah, since you got into it with that son, man. Now Stunner gonna come back with the goddamn red, black, and green flag on his avatar. Next time he comes.
Damn.
You two are single-handedly going to dissolve the Black and Brown coalition.
Yeah, man.
No, we need the Black and Brown coalition. That's the future of this country.
Yeah, man. You know that, man. Yeah, definitely, man.
Car up the street.
He wasn't invited to this party. They wasn't invited, so they didn't know the address. So they just camped out and waited on the children to leave the party.
It made me feel very scared, and I just want to make sure me and my siblings were okay.
10-year-old Calvary Evans dove for cover in her home next door with her grandma when the shooting started.
She said several people got shot, and there were all people on the street and in our yard and over there and at our neighbor's house.
And I spoke with deputies with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office a little while ago for any updates. They didn't have any new information, so as far as we know, this shooter is still on the run. Now, if you have any information that can help investigators, they want you to give them a call. That's the latest from here. Live in Douglasville, Rob DiRienzo for Fox 5 News.
And back to our breaking news. Several people shot and killed in southwest suburban Bolingbrook. Among the victims, a young girl. Let's go live to our Andrew Ramos, who is at the scene. Andrew.
Wait, pause it real quick.
Charlie, it's a very
This was a good one because when I saw it, I told my girl, this neighborhood act, it could have been gliders, Sunman, or on burritos. So me and my girl guessed. I guessed Sunman, she guessed glider, but it could have been on burritos. You get what I mean?
Who was it?
Take a guess.
Oh, Sons.
Yeah, it was Sunman.
Yeah, I mean, you always bet on black.
But this is a nice suburb. The only thing about it is that they've been opening more.
The last story was a nice suburb too.
Which one?
The last story was.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know this suburb. It's actually not a terrible place. But they just been opening up more Section 8 over there.
Listen, man, this is what low income housing in the suburbs look like. Listen, even more so than defunding the police, criminal justice reform, and all the bullshit that happened since 2020. The single worst one, that's going to affect gliders the most, the single one that's going to ruin the quality of life for many, many gliders is that bill that low income housing and affordable housing in the suburbs.
Who do you think authored that one?
Biden.
No, specifically who?
Oh, who did?
Who am I always bitching about?
Right. Oh, white women. Yeah.
No.
Who? Oh, the crew.
The crew. Thank you.
Oh, well, listen, man. That one
Reagan implemented those policies though.
Oh, Reagan implemented. Hey, listen, I don't know about that. I have to see some proof on that. But that low income housing in the suburbs, the bill that was just passed, not Reagan, the one that was just passed, that is going to destroy the quality of life for you. So,
and that's the point. That's why it was authored.
Y'all are deep shit with that one. We're already starting to see the effects of it, and it's only been like a little while.
Yeah, that idea came straight out of the ADL.
Okay, yeah. Salute to Jonathan Dunn, man. Salute to you, Dunn.
Andrew.
That's right, Charlie. It's a very active scene unfolding right now. As many as 6 patrol cars with the Bolingbrook Police Department here on the scene investigating what they say was a home invasion that ended in a fatal shooting. Now, according to police, the officers arrived just after 8:15. They responded to the home where they found 3 adults and 1 child shot. We can confirm at this time that 3 of those victims, described as a man, a woman, and a child, have died from their injuries. A woman appears to be the only survivor. She has been transported to a nearby hospital where she's being treated. Now, this is considered a very active crime scene with an investigation now underway. Now, we're still trying to learn more about these victims and what led to this shooting. Now, at this time, there are no arrests or suspects that we know about. For now,
we begin here at 10 with that breaking news of a pregnant woman shot and killed. Very bizarre circumstances and a horrific crime scene. The killer left behind hundreds of dollars in cash on the body. Let's get right to CBS 2's Jermont Terry.
Oh, God.
Well, that takes robbery out of the equation.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's getting bad, man.
Live at police headquarters for us tonight. Jermont.
Joe, as detectives work to find out who shot, then dumped this woman's body on the street, the family and friends of this 21-year-old are distraught, not just by how she died, but they say this person also killed her unborn child. Chicago police roped off the intersection of Laramie and Montana. They were called to the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood for shots fired. Officers arrived.
Belmont-Cragen, what you know about that, Chicagoans, man?
That's the west side, I think.
That's the northwest side. That's an
Northwest
Umbrito
side.
neighborhood. That's an Umbrito neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know much about it. But I do know that the Umbritos on the northwest side of the city, I don't know who got out of prison or what happened, but they're killing each other right now, and they're like really amped up. I don't know, and they've been doing it for the last year.
Well, it's the old people that were in prison from 10 years ago that come back home trying to reclaim their throne.
I think somebody came back home because the way that they're gangbanging, like gangbanging should be done. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's the Land Kings and the, what do they call them? The Mexican.
Over there is the Land Kings Act, and and they used to be Maniac Land Disciple. There's
Maniac
Cobras.
Land
There's
Disciples, and what's the other one?
there's gangsters and
Mexican Disciples too.
The what?
The Land Disciples too. The Mexican Disciples.
Yeah, the Maniac Land Disciples, like in their ways. They have Spanish Cobras. They have Imperial Gangsters. They have Rastas. They have a bunch of shit. And like I said, they have the Spanish Gangster Disciples.
Yeah,
and like
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think that's where they got from.
This will fuck you up, right? In the whole city, the northwest side, the houses are very expensive. Like they're more expensive than that. I don't know what. I mean, they're hearing gunfire on the regular now, and they're paying so much money. I don't know.
It's gang related.
Chicago police roped off the intersection of Laramie and Montana. They were called to the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood for shots fired. Officers arrived to find a woman bleeding in the crosswalk.
My heart is broken in pieces.
Family and close friends identified the woman as 21-year-old Genesis Ask.
Damn. What a waste, man. Ja would have been shit. Ja would have.
He would have been swinging at the air.
Yeah, man. Ja swinging at the air, man, right now, man. God, dog.
Woman as 21-year-old Genesis Escobar.
She was also 7 months pregnant with a baby girl.
Iris Alvarez tells me Escobar came to visit Alvarez's daughter at this building around 1 Monday afternoon.
She texted my daughter and told my daughter, please help me, I'm in trouble. But my daughter was sleeping.
She and her daughter were awakened by 4 gunshots.
Looked out the window and seen that the vehicle, someone opened the driver door, walked around the vehicle, pulled the body out, and threw it on the floor and drove off.
But before dumping the woman on the ground, witnesses say the driver pulled out cash.
They threw a bunch of money on top of her.
What does that represent in your opinion?
I don't know if she was into some kind of trouble.
When Alvarez's daughter rushed downstairs, she discovered her best friend.
Sorry. We call that a shaman ritual.
Hey, I think it's important to know, that everything I just said to you, right? You still got to factor in the sun, man. Because they, for whatever reason, they're up there too now. And they're going crazy up there too, you know?
Hey, wait, this is a Puerto Rican and Mexicans.
No. Yeah. This I don't know exactly what this one is. It looks like it is. Like it looks very personal. It looks like a domestic down here. It could be a domestic, but everything I told you how it's going into shit, the sun man is heavily in the mix too somehow.
So I'm not giving you a pass on this one. This was Umbritos.
Yeah, but did you not hear what I just said, bro?
No, I heard you, but
I said it looks like it's the Umbritos. It looks like a domestic.
Yeah, but you still trying to spear us, man. You trying to take it on us, man.
Nah, don't do that. You don't believe that shit. You a whole fucking liar.
we ain't got nothing to do with this one, man. Leave us out of this one, man.
Did I said that? Yeah, stop it. You know better.
Give us a break on this one, man.
Nah. It was a some man did it. We don't do that. Some man.
We don't do
This is
that,
all
man.
y'all, man. We would
We
never
don't do
throw money
this.
at a bitch. We
Yeah,
keep it the money.
we keeping that money, man.
Damn, true.
That ain't us. This is y'all, man. You tried
Yeah,
to
I think
get
it
us.
was. I think it was the Puerto Ricans or the Mexicans. I don't know.
But no, this is a
Yeah.
cartel drug hit.
Yeah, throwing money on the corpse is a giant fuck you
Yeah.
to
This is a
the
shaming
loved one.
ritual.
Right.
Yeah, it's something. It's something. Yeah.
We did that shit down in South America too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's y'all, man. That's y'all. And the fact that she trying to act like she don't know what the fuck going on. That's
The hell she throws
Money on
that
top.
chin strap on?
What does that
Like,
represent in your
she-
opinion?
I don't know
oh no.
if she was into some kind of trouble.
When Alvarez's daughter rushed downstairs, she discovered her best friend gasping for air. Crews rushed Escobar to the ER.
When we got to the hospital, unfortunately, the baby was not able to be saved.
Friends say Escobar was looking forward to being a first-time mother. Family and friends can't understand why anyone would shoot a pregnant woman.
Damn, I was jealousy, man. Somebody was jealous, man. She a heartbreaker, man. That's a heartbreaker right there, man. Salute to Deluxe 247.
No, she went off on the plug, man.
Salute to Deluxe 247, aka
This ain't that complicated though. If you think
That's
about
what I was thinking. She ripped somebody off or
it.
something.
Yeah. Even the gliders know.
Nah,
this travel glider. I'm different.
This
Well, no, even Bill knows that she ran off on a drug dealer. Right, that's why the embarrassment tactic was going on.
Nah. This is broken hearted. Them hombres, man. They that machismo shit, that possessiveness. They real possessive, man. Right, Wicked?
Right, I said that earlier, and you was saying I didn't just say that, Chief. Don't do that.
No,
I think so. I think it was a demand. It sounds to me like it was very personal.
I never said that it was a ritual. I just didn't say anything at that point. But I think it is. I do think this is domestic. Man.
I think
don't
it's
care
drug
how
related.
much trouble you're in. I feel that for a person to do that to someone doesn't have a heart.
Now, while this crime appears to be targeted, Chicago police do not have a motive, nor do they have anyone in custody tonight. Reporting live at police headquarters, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.
Yeah, man. Yikes.
That dude looks a lot like Mossy. Like if he took his glasses off and shaved his head, that's Mossy.
No, he's not.
Tonight, a man is charged accused.
Y'all better leave Ozzy alone, man. He got a lot of guns, man.
Oh man. Let's see. Oh, God.
Thank you, Mike. And we are learning new details about the deadly shooting at the Hobby Lobby headquarters yesterday.
We now know the name of the victim shot and killed by
a Hobby Lobby murder.
by a co-worker and the name of the man police say pulled the trigger. News 4's Adria Goins has been looking into this for us today. She's joining us live with details. Adria, such a tragedy.
Yeah, it certainly is, Kevin. The victim has been identified as 69-year-old Douglas Smith. That suspect, 32-year-old Dominique Thompson.
Oh, yeah, we did this. We did this. Yeah, Dominique Thompson. Dominique did that shit. Yeah. Whew.
Can't you just sense the vibe in America is rapidly changing?
Well, taking out your boss is another way to get out of work, right?
Yeah, true indeed, man. Get the day off, but at a cost, man, at a price. Let's see what else is going on.
You won't have to work anymore. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. So let's go down here, man. Memphis, man.
Joyner, Arkansas has a population of less than 500 people. So when the news came in that a man was shot dead, it left the neighborhood and even the sheriff's office stunned.
In a small town like Joyner, you just don't expect something like that.
Captain Preston Williams with the Mississippi County Sheriff's Office is one of the investigators on the case. He says around 7:30 yesterday morning, a woman called to report a domestic disturbance. While deputies were on the way, the woman called again, saying a person had been shot.
There had been an argument the night before, that had spilled over into the next morning that was between the shooter and his mother. The father came over and intervened. There was an argument between them, and the shooter produced a firearm and fired shots at his father.
Tonight, 19-year-old Dominique Meade is
Jesus Christ. Can we get off? Why are we even? Jesus Christ. I thought we were off the hook in this one, didn't you? Just the scenery.
I really thought this was a glider thing, but
It's a biracial though. Those are the worst people in America.
Yeah, but I thought we were just completely off the hook on this one. You know what I'm saying?
He's biracial. He's worse than the Sun Man. They're the worst people in America.
Produced a firearm and fired shots at his father.
Tonight, 19-year-old Dominique Meade is facing first-degree murder charges in the death of his father, 38-year-old Adam Meade. We spoke with Adam's brother, who describes him as a great man who loved the outdoors.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
with a name like Adam, I thought this was going to go the other way.
Right, man.
Yeah, this story is very confusing.
It's confusing, but it found its way home.
Right. I mean, it all ended up making sense, but there's a lot of curveballs.
It's like when you have a 7-3 count, you get a curveball, and you hit this home run.
Right, man. Like, damn.
It's like when you're on the roller coaster and it just jerks you to the left and you didn't expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Adam, that's a white guy. No, it's the darkest skinned motherfucker you've ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Describes him as a great man who loved the outdoors and old-fashioned cars. He says he didn't know much about Adam's relationship with his son, but did say Adam had 2 other sons and 2 daughters.
It's really unusual for a family, to kill another family member. It doesn't happen a whole lot, especially here in our kind of rural area.
The incident remains under investigation tonight. In Mississippi County, I'm Ashley Paul, WREG News, Channel 3.
Well, in Arkansas, normally they deal with brother-sister love squabbles.
And can I make a real point, Act?
Go ahead.
Well, like I said, before Martin Luther King, we didn't have these type of sun men in the world. Because it was the 5% rule. It applied to black women that had babies by white men. It wasn't the vice versa,
Oh.
That's why it's a big problem. And those are the worst people in America. They need to be executed.
That's like a sharp left.
Damn. Okay.
So anyway, we got to kill a bunch of motherfuckers.
Yeah, we have to kill 20 million biracials to get this country back right.
I said put them on a spaceship and send them to the moon, but you saved us a lot of gas.
Send them to fight China.
Well, no, we need gas chambers again,
Jeez.
I'm on that Mussolini shit.
Damn.
China will think North Africa declared war on them.
Yeah, man. Whew. Man.
Okay, they grow vegetables and they free to the neighborhoods.
This community garden at the corner of Park Avenue and Sella Street in Orange Mound is meant to be a beacon of light in this community. This man says for many people, it's a sign that change is on the horizon for an area that's been plagued with crime for years.
You see something over there that you would like to have, you can just get it free on your own.
Sadly, this soil has been soiled by blood. Memphis police say over the weekend they found a gunshot victim lying on the edge of the garden.
Residents we spoke to say the victim held onto this pole.
Shout out to Kwamitra, man.
She be working double time
held
OT.
onto this pole, clinging to life, just waiting for help to arrive. Memphis police say he was rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
Newly released video shows this red vehicle speeding westbound on Park Avenue just seconds after the shooting. Memphis police say someone inside was seen on camera firing shots at the victim. It's unclear if the victim knew the gunman. Residents say gunshots are common in the area.
It's like it's a revolving door. Like once a person do a serious crime, When you look around, they back out on the street like nothing happened.
You hear that? Let's do what he said. Let's do what he said.
It's like it's a revolving door. Like once a person do a serious crime, when you look around, they back out on the street like nothing happened.
Memphis police is asking anyone who recognizes the vehicle or can identify the suspect to come forward. Reporting in Orange Mound, Kwame Wilborn, WREG News Channel 3.
If you know anything that could help police make an arrest, you're asked to give Crime Stoppers a call. That number again is 901-528-CASH.
Can I say something, Knock, too, about that area?
Oh, how do you know about every city, man? What the fuck is going on?
You work for the fucking FBI or some shit?
The traveling man. I've been everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you like you like Forrest Gump or something, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
How do you know about this area?
Well, you know why? Because I do have family from Memphis, Tennessee. My family's from Memphis, Tennessee, Little Rock, Arkansas, and New Orleans.
You know more about every city than I know about DC, man.
Wait, what about Chicago? How'd you know about the Northwest side?
Well, because my uncle used to live in Kenwood and Austin.
Damn.
So I used to I used to go to Chicago in the summer. I'm a rich son man, so I used to travel a lot.
Oh, so you got money? Okay, damn.
Yeah.
All right. What about Vancouver?
Great place.
Oh,
Too many heroin addicts, so.
Bogalusa.
Never heard of it.
Okay, good. You stumped him. You stumped him.
Yo, what about Jafrica? You been there?
Where?
Jafrica.
I never heard of that.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh yeah, I've been there. That's why I can say I can attest that's the worst city in America.
Oh shit! All right, let's move along.
An early morning stabbing in downtown Memphis leaves one person dead.
The incident happened in the parking lot of a gas station. WREG's Marcus Hunter talked to people who say it is time for the violence to stop.
So this is time.
It's
not at least somebody said it, no one said that yet. Right.
Well, they always blame guns first. I respect you right there how you said it. Yeah. They blame the
In
gun
the shadows
first.
of 201 Poplar, early Monday morning, Memphis police responded to the Exxon gas station at the corner of Denny Thomas and Poplar in downtown Memphis for a wounding call. When our crews arrived, we saw a heavy police presence, crime scene tape, and the store, which is typically busy, was closed.
You know, you got too many people down here buying goods and going to the courthouse, and there's too much going on down here, man. We got to stop this up, man. We got to change these folks, man.
The store.
No solution?
Zero.
I voted for the shit, but whatever.
Their star basketball player is literally no different than any fucking common thug on the streets. So like it's just a strange place, man.
The store's manager confirming to WREG police were called after someone was stabbed. Memphis Fire saying 2 people were transported to the hospital. We spoke to someone who said they did not see what happened, however, were not surprised to see the crime scene tape.
There's too much crime going on in Memphis. Y'all need to do something about it. People can't go nowhere. People scared to go anywhere. People that just...
Who's y'all? Is that you, fisherman?
That's me. He's calling out to me. He said, "Daddy, come help me."
He's calling out the gliders.
He said, "I don't know what to do no more. I'm scared."
Do something about it, man, and quick too. Salute to Muramasa, man. Muramasa says, Ock Nation Hall of Famer. What's up, Ock? You heard about the Tunisian president wanting all some people out of the country? LOL. Hope.
Hey, that was yesterday.
Yeah, we covered that yesterday, Muramasa, man. Yeah,
Ock Nation is number 1 on the trending topics.
Yeah, man, we well aware of that situation.
Yo,
man.
this sounds nuts. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't
That
hear
even
about that?
possible, Ike?
Oh, dude. Oh, it's very. But they doing it.
So where they going to?
Back to their
Going back home, yeah.
Back home.
Yeah.
They're going back home.
Back to the cradle.
So they're gonna sit them over here. See, they sit them back home.
Hey, fucking Maine, right? They say Maine's looking for.
Well, no,
Oh,
they
yeah.
only take Ukrainians over there in Maine. That's it.
Yeah, maybe Bill will get his wish. They'll
Oh,
dump
yeah.
all the Sierra Leone people in fucking Bill's backyard.
Write your congressman, man. Tell them that all the people from Tunisia that are getting
Hey,
kicked out of
Ev,
Tunisia.
I know you don't like to reveal your location, but you're so real on everything. Bill Clinton would never send no African immigrants to motherfucking Manchucket and whatever. Where do they live? In Boston and New Hampshire, all those East Coast cities.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, all that.
They did that there. They sent a busload of Mexicans up there, and they had them out in 48 hours.
Yeah, them liberals don't play that shit.
Does Wyoming man sound like he's at the bottom of a pool, or is that just me?
No, he does.
Wyoming man, what you making an igloo out there, something, man? What the hell going on? Let's move along, man.
I have to jump off and put on some different gear.
All right, man.
Yo, I didn't know they had a signal in Wyoming.
They have great signal out there.
Do they?
I got to turn my antenna. Give me a minute.
The only way he's at the bottom of the pool in Wyoming is if he's ice fishing.
Yeah, it's fucking cold as shit out there. It's snowing where I'm at tonight.
There's too much crime going on in Memphis. Y'all need to do something about it. People can't go nowhere. People scared to go anywhere. People that in the store right now getting killed, stabbed for no reason.
We talked to the manager of the store, and he told
Look
us
how he
the
dresses
stabbing
as a
happened
news reporter, though. I'm
outside,
sorry.
and it was between two individuals that had nothing to do with the store and a personal matter. The person we spoke to say the people of Memphis need prayer.
Get with these pastors, and we'll have to come out and speak to these people. They're going to have to come out and rebuke the devil out of the neighborhoods.
This is an
No, you
ongoing
need punishment.
investigation. In downtown Memphis, Marcus Hunter, WREG News Channel 3.
Rebuke the devil out of the
Hey,
neighborhood.
Og, I'm a glider man. I have a much better solution that might actually work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, explain.
I mean, it's very simple. You just lock all these motherfuckers up, and then you tell all the mammies to go back to the house, and we're gonna cut all your fucking Medicaid and all that other bullshit.
Oh yeah.
But like I said a couple weeks ago in the live chat, you cannot do that because there's so many poor gliders in Kentucky, West Virginia.
Oh, they'll figure it out. The gliders will survive. They'll
No,
be
they're
fine.
they're gonna survive, but there's so many immigrants too milking that system too as well.
That's too bad.
That's not a bad plan, though. Actually, it's simple. I like it.
I know. I remember who you're talking to now. My lineage knows how to solve problems.
Oh, my fault, Joe Dirt.
Yeah, you have the freedom to protest, but if you do, you better be able to pay your bills.
Exactly.
Because you don't get free government money if you protest.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, man.
That's in Florida, right?
We're following breaking
That's
news now out
everywhere.
of Southwest Memphis.
Oh man, Memphis. And listen, whenever we go to Memphis, I don't.
Memphis
recycle
is too
stories.
easy.
Every day we go there, it's like 10 new stories every fucking day.
We're following breaking news now out of Southwest Memphis, where 4 people have been shot. 2 of them, sadly, are dead. And tonight, the 2 others are in the hospital.
WREG Shay Arthur is live tonight where that shooting happened. And Shay, what can you tell us?
Yes, the last check, the person accused of pulling the trigger is still wanted tonight. Really, Stephanie Gregg, just within the last minute or so, 5 minutes or so, we watched as officers left this scene, a whole handful of officers. Police have been out here really, though, for the last 6 hours or so. Take a look at what we shot here earlier. Police did stress, though, they do believe the person responsible knows the victims, but it's unclear what their relationship is. The investigation unfolding at the Valley Forge Apartments off Neely Road. For the most part, details, they're pretty sparse at this time, but here's what police have told us. Officers showed up to the complex for a shooting call a little after 11 this morning. Here, they found 2 men had been killed, a man and a woman also shot. Tonight, they're in the hospital in critical condition. Police have not told us the ages of those victims or about any possible motive at this time, but I did speak with one man working in the neighborhood who saw that police activity.
I think it's just a shame that people don't care about people's lives. So, it's just a surprise to me. And all I can say is just pray.
Well, prayer obviously is not working, man. What do you think some people will realize that?
Yeah, that's a waste of time.
It's
an easy cop out. Like saying, I grew up in a neighborhood where you had a church on every block. So,
yeah, I mean, it's just, god damn. I mean, at some point you think of another line, but Whatever, man. Jesus Christ. These people live in fucking I mean, absolute fucking tragedy and fucking despair. Just fucking insane, man.
We're supposed to be taking in 30,000 Haitians a month. What do you think they're gonna do?
Really? When is this?
That's not happening. Yeah,
that was a recent Biden administration change.
That sounds good. That's not happening though.
No, they're doing it.
I need proof because you gotta be the Haitian in their fucking ass, straight up.
Haitians, that's a different breed of son.
Yeah, they're not gonna let
But
them.
they just inked a deal to take in 30,000 a month.
Oh Lord.
I gotta see some.
I'm moving.
Yeah,
I'm moving to Haiti. If they can move to Haiti. Fuck. Damn.
Are you sure they're gonna let them in? The worst people from the Western Hemisphere?
Right.
Yeah. They're already setting up stuff that, regardless of the transportation deal to get them here, like they're just landing on the coast of Florida nonstop.
Well, they're already stuck.
We need Trump back. He'll just dump them right back in there when he gets back.
I'm gonna have to look into that. No, let me look. I'm gonna look into that, man. Let me look.
A man is hospitalized tonight following a shooting in Fayette County.
Concerned citizens reached out to WREG after the incident reportedly happened Friday night in Oakland. Here's WREG's Shay Arthur with what we know.
It's a sunny, quiet Monday afternoon at this Oakland shopping center, but witnesses and concerned citizens described a chaotic scene playing out in front of Subway Friday night.
I'm in shock. Sunny and quiet
This
are not
concerned citizen knows the man who was shot. For safety concerns, she asked us not to identify her and alter her voice. She says the 38-year-old victim was shot 3 times, including in the head and the ear. Tonight, he's in critical condition.
How can somebody almost take the life of somebody and endanger many other citizens just to be so careless with a weapon?
According to this woman, the shooting stemmed from an issue between teens and social media. And while one man was hit by the gunfire, she says others could have been injured at the normally busy shopping center.
I mean, it's a Friday night. The corner is a liquor store. Next door is a boutique.
Tonight, she wants the person who pulled the trigger to be held accountable. She says he has already bonded out of jail. So far, we have not confirmed that information.
Jesus Christ, man.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine.
Jesus. You know what, man? It just shows you how green people are. Because if you're not, I mean, you don't even have to be from the streets, but if you're just not sun adjacent, that whole idea of cash bail being like, racist and getting rid of cash bail, I can see how it sounded good. Like, hey, wait a second, man. If you give them, why do they have to pay and rich people don't? So you have to be rich to be able to get it. No, cash bail kept a lot of fucking riffraff off the streets, man. It just does. It doesn't make any sense linearly how it works, but just sudden, man, getting caught in the net. It's like a net. It's like when you just throw a net out and you fish. It works. You just fucking pull it up and you got fish. And yeah, every once in a while there'll be a dolphin in there or a turtle. But who gives a fuck? You got 1 million fish in there. You know what I'm saying?
Center.
I mean, it's a Friday night. The corner is a liquor store. Next door is a boutique.
Tonight, she wants the person who pulled the trigger to be held accountable. She says he has already bonded out of jail. So far, we have not confirmed that information with police.
It really wasn't necessary for grown people to get involved.
Shay Arthur, WREG, News Channel 3.
I'm trying to get out of Memphis, guys. I really am. It's almost
too easy.
Well, it's literally, I can't believe that this would happen. Like, have you not been paying attention to anything?
Yeah, it's just
I mean, you didn't even see the Cleotha on Eliza business.
This is. I mean, this is the last story I'm doing. After this, I gotta leave.
First at 10 tonight, feeling the impact of gun violence. It's an issue affecting so many families across the Bluff City. Hi there, and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Shay Arthur. WREG's Jordan James is live tonight after speaking with the family, still reeling after the death of a teen 1 year later. Jordan, this is tough. What are they telling you?
Yeah, Shade, absolutely is. It was here along Riverside Drive where that 15-year-old boy was shot and killed. And tonight his family is reliving the tragedy from this incident.
They say time heals all wounds.
At this moment, it haven't healed my wound.
For the family of Rodriguez Little Rocky minor, it's not the case. Their hearts remain broken a year after his death.
I miss my son so very much.
He left me. I mean, I'm so hurt about it. I mean, I cry every day. I can't even get over it.
The 15-year-old was killed in a double shooting last March in downtown Memphis while hanging out with friends. Initially, 3 teens were arrested in his murder. Since then, family claims charges were dropped, and investigators are still looking into the matter.
I ain't got
Jesus Christ.
He started that shit.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Double shooting last March in downtown Memphis while hanging out with friends. Initially, 3 teens were arrested in his murder. Since then, family claims charges were dropped, and investigators are still looking into the matter.
I ain't got no answers. I want answers. I don't know. I don't know none what went on. I need to know. I keep hearing the lies and lies. I need the truth.
Minor was one of 35 children lost to gun violence last year, according to MPD. In several of the cases, teenagers were suspected of carrying out these shootings.
We are seeing more juveniles that are committing violent crimes, so it's kind of a gateway. They start off small, and as each time they go through the system, it seems they're getting more bold and more bold.
A reality that has left Minor's mother, Jermesia Vance, speaking out about the importance of investing in our youth.
They kind of need guidance. They need guidance. They need some type of structure within the community. The community is not there to stand behind the youth.
You're the never mind.
The community.
The community.
She put about 3 extra R's in there.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, man.
He wasn't a real stepper. He got stepped on.
Yeah, he looked like
You saw him throwing those signs in the fucking memorial.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
The L's and stuff.
Oh, the what's the L's? What's the L?
Yeah, I thought it was just a number 1, but he had a thumb sticking out and some other stuff.
What's
You
that?
see that right there?
What is that?
That's the gang sign.
Oh wow. Wow, he with the shit. He was with the shit.
I wonder what the common denominator is on all these dead youths. What do you think?
That is pussy.
Guns.
It's
the guns, man.
That is pussy.
They kind of need guidance. They need guidance. They need some type of structure within the community. The community is.
If she said community, man, listen, man. You got one more time say community. I will shoot your ass, man. You keep saying stop saying that community. It's community.
There's no R in community.
Wasn't community the one that they were actually going to release as far as from the
No, that was the one next to the Pinta and the Santa Maria was a community. Remember?
Isn't that the name of the vaccine?
Right. Hey, there's no I in community.
What about community?
There's definitely no R, man. The community. But she doesn't realize that she's the community.
Right.
Like,
she's the one that's supposed to be setting up those walls and those boundaries as a parent, not somebody else.
It's just weird.
I'm glad he's dead.
Wow.
Man, you savage with it. Are you for real?
Wow.
He's a fake ass stepper that got stepped on.
Oh man, yikes.
They kind of need guidance. They need guidance. They need some type of structure within the community. The community is not there to stand behind the youth. at all.
I miss my cousin so much.
Meanwhile, the families left hoping that better days.
We just gotta keep our head up, you know. Everybody gotta pray.
Are on the horizon as they remember the life and legacy of Little Rocky 1 year later.
All right, Bob Memphis, man.
Escape. Yeah, I can roll out, but look at the last email I sent you. Check it out. Trust me.
Hey, what's your email, man? We got to tap in, man.
Put it in the back shit. I'll get it and I'll send you an email. But look at the last one I sent you. Trust me, brother.
Look at the chat email. Look at the chat, Wicked. I got mine at the Yahoo address.
You sent me an email. Let me see. You just sent me an email, or you sent me earlier?
It was like March 3rd or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but trust me, I read it, check it out. Trust me. Hey, Dunn, I don't see anything.
Well, no, it's on the chat on the live stream. We definitely got to tap in though for sure.
Yeah, put it in the back chat. I'll check you out. I'll send you an email.
It's in the live stream chat right now.
I got you. Peace out. Y'all be safe.
Yes, sir. Man.
Trust me, Ike.
It's in there. It's in there, Wicked.
Okay. All right. I got you. Let me. Oh man. Whew.
How do you think that woman pronounced the word children?
Churn. She definitely calls them churn. Sure.
She doesn't know our words like rules, responsibility, reactionary.
Sure.
She's more Memphis than brown sugar.
Yeah, she is definitely one of their own, man. When listening to her, you can see why that place is how it is, man. You know. Woo. Wow. I'm just
need to up my stock and balloon purchase.
I'm at a loss, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm at a loss, man. How like that?
Bill, you haven't invested in balloons yet?
Well, apparently not enough.
Yeah, you'll be a millionaire.
Yeah, I need to spread that portfolio around.
Hey, like you going to cover that glider story 23 there?
Where? 23?
Antifa.
Oh, okay.
Where in Portland?
And the drama continues
Atlanta.
in DeKalb County. This after another day of violence outside the police training facility that led to the arrests of almost 24 anti-Cop City protesters. Thanks so much for joining us today for Fox 5 News at 4. I'm Christine Spiro. First at 4, we are learning new details in Sunday's riot at the future site of the Atlanta Public Training Facility. Authorities have charged 23 people who they describe as agitators with domestic terrorism. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes is live at the DeKalb County Jail tonight with these newest developments. Deidre.
Christine, police call this a very violent, coordinated attack against law enforcement. 35 rioters were detained at the site last night. Of those, 23 arrested. We learned today that most of them live out of state.
These 23 men and women now charged with domestic terrorism are behind bars in the DeKalb County Jail. Only 2 are from Georgia.
Now that's a goddamn Prairie Patel right there, man.
I'm not sure what that is next to him.
That's
an organism.
And this looks like a goddamn Patel. This looks like a Patel. That's a Prairie Patel. And this right here, my God, what is that?
That little fucker needs his ass beat.
That's a fucking, I don't know what that is, man. These are strange looking people, man.
According to authorities, the majority arrested were from out of state, with some traveling from France and Canada. Police say the agitators carried out a coordinated attack on officers Sunday afternoon.
This was a very violent attack that occurred this evening. Very violent attack. This wasn't about a public safety training center. This was about anarchy, and this was about the attempt to destabilize.
Chaos erupted when dozens.
So now they got riot tourism. From fucking France.
They had that in 2020.
Yeah, this is the
was burned by almost all out-of-state people.
Yeah, this is the arm of the left hand. They can't be locking up too many of these people.
Yeah, this should be a bigger story. I wonder if they're gonna talk about this on The View tomorrow.
Attempt to destabilize.
Chaos erupted when dozens of violent agitators, using the cover of a peaceful protest of the project they've dubbed Cop City, left the nearby South River Music Festival, donned black clothing, and entered the construction site of the future public safety training facility. Atlanta police released video of the violence unleashed by protesters. They hurled large rocks, bricks, fireworks, and Molotov cocktails at officers, vandalized construction equipment, and set vehicles on fire.
Yo, that's very dangerous. Like
That's
those
a
cops,
200. That's a $300,000-400,000 machine burning up right there.
they
Hey,
should have been.
everybody, we have to realize this though. The Sunmen would never resort to these tactics. These are gladiators and military tactics against their own people.
Oh yeah, definitely. We would be
Yeah.
marching and protesting this shit.
And these are the ones that claim they're doing it to save the forest, while they actively cause, toxic chemicals, smoke, fires.
Yes, they need to be executed.
Yeah, these people,
Fire hoses and German shepherds.
they need to be treated like the insurrectionists are being treated, but they're not going to be treated like that. Salute to Eric S. man coming through once again.
Construction equipment and set vehicles on fire. Atlanta police, assisted by numerous agencies, fanned out into the woods and detained 35 people. On Monday, police announced they charged 23 of those detained with domestic terrorism. State Attorney General Chris Carr commented on the arrests during a news interview, saying those arrested are part of a national network, an international group of people that are organized and coming to Georgia to undermine plans to build the controversial center.
Actions such as this will not be tolerated. When you attack law enforcement officers, when you damage equipment, you are breaking the law.
Now, no officers or rioters were injured during the incident. We are told that the suspects are due in court tomorrow, and we learned late this afternoon that the FBI is also investigating whether those involved may have violated federal law. In DeKalb County, Deidre
May have violated federal law.
Are you fucking serious?
I trust the Georgia state crimes more than I would trust the federal crimes. They love this stuff.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane, man. We have to rewind that back again, I think.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy.
Do you know what Antifa's original name was?
It was some fucking Portland shit bullshit.
No, it wasn't.
It was some socialist like German.
It was the Jewish Anti-Fascist League, started in Russia and in Europe.
Wow.
From like the 1930s.
Wow. Small
They're
hat.
biracial too.
Small hats out here doing their thing, man.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm free right
New
now. I
developments
respect
within the
that.
past hour, we've learned police in Louisiana found a missing Metro Atlanta man dead. 42-year-old Nathan Miller.
Remember this guy from last night? He was in Louisiana.
Yeah, the Baton Rouge guy.
Yeah, he's dead. Like we all knew that.
Yeah, he was dealing with a prostitute
in Baton Rouge nearly 2 weeks ago. This is where Baton Rouge police found his body this morning. It's directly behind a funeral home 3 miles away from the bar he was last seen at. Authorities did not release any information on how he died. Bank records show someone used his debit card at a bus station after his wife reported him missing. We will continue to follow the story and bring you updates starting on Channel 2 Action News at 4.
We lost so many people of his type in our neighborhood for at least like 6 years right now.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, he's a trick.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah, but what team's he batting for?
Who knows? He's on the wrong side of town though. You will get stripped. We'll take everything off your hands.
And dumped right behind a mortuary place. That's handy.
Yeah. See, Bill Allen understands.
Just roll that motherfucker out front and we're good to go.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Give me another city, man.
Portland. We got Seattle. We got Fresno.
Portland.
That's dope.
Why not Portland, man? It's been a while, man. Portland, man.
Let's do some West Coast cities.
Portland, man. Portland.
It goes up in Portland, man. Respect to Elm Street.
Oh yeah, so you know about Portland too, huh?
Well, yeah, that's where my dad made all his money out there.
Oh wow, wow.
So many gutter clack addies, you know.
You're watching Expressions.
Oh wow.
Oh, this shit. I hate these people.
I saw some violence out there. It goes up with the violence, though.
Let me torture y'all with some expressions in black, man.
Yes,
They're better
please.
than whatever Richie motherfucker, that TYT guy.
It's the most glider, biggest town in America.
You're watching Expressions.
Let me see expressions in black. All right.
Portland is
Black
the worst
on
city
KGW.
on the West
This
Coast.
is a sponsored
after
presentation
Oakland.
created by Hard and Hustle Productions.
This is a book about racism, for reals, and yes, it really is for kids.
Yeah, this is the one that started it all. On a whim, back in 2018, I wrote it for my kids.
I'm proud of who I am and the color of my skin, but
Another
because of my
biracial
skin
tragedy.
color, people aren't always nice to me.
Having a blended family, raising...
He should be executed.
All he could think to do with his life is to stir up racial animus and shit.
I mean, what is he? He looks fucking white to me.
He's biracial with a white woman.
He's biracial.
This is the worst thing in America. He should be executed.
Man, you're hell bent on that point.
You hate them worse than Fisher hates the Juice Crew, man. But this is
No, that's not
Worst people in
true.
America.
This is evil. What he's doing, though, it is evil. Like, listen, you're living a great life. This guy's living a phenomenal life. He's living a life better than 99.5% of the people on the planet.
Racism.
You had the Plessy versus Ferguson. You had the Plessy versus Ferguson, who was 1/16 black, and he was, and they made a Supreme Court case about it, and they said, "Oh, that's one drop." I mean, what can you say?
I didn't know.
Did we watch Ja Morant and his father 2 days ago? Remember that? How good he lived? He lived better than 90% of Americans.
Yeah, this is crazy, man.
He is the worst man in America. This biracial man. He needs
This
to be
is a book
executed.
about
I don't know. Did you hear that slam poet last night?
Oh, he needs to be killed too.
Okay, as long as we're
all right, let me move along, man.
This is a book about racism, for reals, and yes, it really is for kids.
Yeah, this is the one that started it all. On a whim, back in 2018, I wrote it for my kids.
I'm proud of who I am and the color of my skin, but because of my skin color, people aren't always nice to me.
Having a blended family, raising white kids and black kids, they were already navigating race, culture, color, and especially the idea of racism.
So if you see someone being treated badly or looked down on because of their skin color, call it racism.
This guy's never been treated badly.
He doesn't look black at all. Like if I saw him,
hey, fisherman, I'm black. I've never been treated badly because
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he doesn't even look it. Like, he don't look like it. He's like, I got black kids. No, the fuck you don't.
The only people that have ever treated me badly because West skin are Southern people. What's up?
AF, my guy. I know you don't want to say where you're from, but this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this is bad.
This is fucking embarrassing. This man should be executed and have a fucking 9mm put in his brain right now.
Salute the Lord Bailey. She says, sent to your Gmail. Patriot twins, Africans trying to put out a fire, and more. LOL. Got no words or solutions. Wicked getting I
know the video she's talking about with the Africans trying to put out a fire.
Yeah.
They're just like throwing rocks at a wall.
Oh, you sent that to me. What's your face? Laura. Laura, you sent that to me, so let me see if I can find that.
Ak.
Yeah,
The reason I love this channel because Ak is from a Sunman neighborhood in DC, and he knows this is all bullshit.
yeah. This is not only just bullshit, man. This is like, how do you treat it poorly because you're black? He wrote a book about it. He's getting paid. He's got this white girl stepdaughter reading this story. She's been around him. She spends time with him. I'm sure she's never seen someone treat him bad because he's black. It's just so fucking weird, man.
This shit is so fucking weird, man. It's so embarrassing too.
Cringy, man. And it's like Colin made this shit normal, man. Colin, Sean
Well, he was
King,
a bitch ass nigga too. He's the second worst human being after Martin Luther King.
Jesus.
You're watching Expressions in Black on KGW. This is a sponsored presentation created by.
I am and the color of my skin. But because of my skin color, people aren't always nice to me.
Having a blended family, raising white kids and black kids, they were already navigating race, culture, color, and especially the idea of racism.
So if you see someone being treated badly or looked down on because of their skin color, call it racism.
I wanted them to know that it was always cool to come talk to me. And that's really where this massive light bulb went off in my head to go, I think every kid maybe needs this. And not just every kid, every grown-up, every parent, to create this bridge and this connection with the kids in their lives so that they're having meaningful conversations. We knew we needed to create a whole new, not just door, but pathway.
Look at how many fucking books this psychopath has written about this shit.
And if I saw him in the streets, I would rob him.
Golly, look at this shit. If
I saw him walking with that hat, I would rob him and take all of his money.
This guy is gonna get paid. He's the face of. When I go somewhere, I get treated bad because I'm black.
In this connection with the kids in their lives so that they're having meaningful conversations. We knew we needed to create a whole new, not just door, but pathway when it came to who got to tell their stories, what those stories got to be about, and who they reach. My name is Jelani Memory, and this is Expressions in Black.
Jesus Christ.
He's food.
Welcome to A Kid's Company About. This is our headquarters in Portland, Oregon, and we make books, podcasts, videos, apps on challenging, empowering, and important topics. Starting a business, we went from 0 to in 7 months had 12 books and ready to launch. And in a lot of ways,
Jesus Christ, he's pumping this shit up. He's got to be stopped, man. Imagine that was damage he could do in 20 years.
But no, here's the thing, like I said, he lives in white circles.
Oh, definitely.
He's not around Sunman.
Look how
he would get robbed and stripped if he was in my neighborhood.
The production alone, the efficiency, the production, everything. Of course, he's not around Sons, man.
Have you noticed, like, every time you play one of these Expressions in Black segments, the face of it is all like the whitest looking, quote unquote, black people you've ever fucking seen.
Always.
It should not have worked. A kid's book about money, about cancer, body image, creativity, anxiety was a part of the first crop. We press go on our little Shopify site and the orders start coming in. There was something about the attraction of it, the importance of it, and the obvious necessity that we should be engaging on these tough topics with the kids in our lives.
Here's a book that we've written less than 3 weeks ago. Generally, it's a 1.5 year, 2 year process to go from let's write a book to it going to the public. We're literally doing that in less than a month. I think what you have in somebody like Jelani and what we're trying to do is that we can tell our own.
Oh God, him too. Like he looks like he's a little. Oh God.
We've done it with icons like
I'm sorry.
Taboo from the Black.
But these are the type of people, like I said, they talk about the black experience so much, but they've never been in a black neighborhood in one day in their life.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas. and kids like Orion Jean, who, by the way, just won Times Kid of the Year. It's about disruption. It's about why do we have to do it the way that it's always been done. I've yet to talk with the CEO of a large publisher, which I've chatted with many, who looks like me.
We can take
what the fuck?
They look like you more than what you look like them, bitch.
What is he? Did he just say that? They all look like you.
Yeah, that guy looks like me.
Hey, he pulling some Sean King shit.
Done. I've
Yeah,
yet to talk with the
y'all. Some
CEO
people
of
got to
a
get
large
your act
publisher,
together.
which
Y'all getting fleeced like a motherfucker.
Yeah, definitely, man. This is between Colin Kaepernick and all the other ones.
Yeah, you don't have a goddamn.
Can I explain though? If he ever came into a Summit neighborhood, he would get robbed in strips.
Yeah, but he's grifting and making money off y'all shit.
He wouldn't though, because they'll think he white. He'd be good.
Well,
Gliders,
no. He wouldn't. Like we're saying, we said that we could send him in his eyes. He would get stripped.
Nah, I'm talking about that man. That man can run all through some man neighborhood with short shorts. Anyone in the whole country.
He got to play gay.
No, that glider not gonna get touched, man. That's different.
No, that licensed summon will get touched in my turf.
No, listen. That man would be fine because most of the areas are gentrified. But even beyond that, he's like a tree. He's like a light post. Some men ain't. They only beef with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean they'll like carjack him or something. But I'm just saying, like, if
That's
that
what I'm
man,
saying.
no. I'm just talking
we
about
will
like
take something from him.
No. He's not gonna get robbed just walking down the street or walking a dog. Usually, that's a rarity.
I was gonna say one thing. If that guy ever came to my neighborhood, he would get carjacked.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't predict a carjack. Carjackings are like, you know what I'm saying? It's just opportunity. Like, it's an opportunity, though. It's like a small window.
If we saw someone like that with no beard, we would jack him.
Nah, I mean, I see this shit. I know the how it goes, but yeah, I got you.
Where you from? You from a big metro area too, right? Cook County?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's the same as LA or California.
No, nothing's like Chicago.
No, Chicago's regular shit in the pool pie.
Yeah, it's different, man. Chicago dudes react. They react quickly, man. I know in LA they plot and all the other stuff. Like, these dudes like the impulse control, man. They all about the action quickly.
New Orleans is the murder capital of America right now, so Chicago ain't shit right now.
All right, I mean, all right now.
Some murders up.
Let me move along. Let me just move along so I can get out of this damn sun bladder.
That it's always been done. I've yet to talk with the CEO of a large publisher, which I've chatted with many, who looks like me.
We can take flyers on things that other companies may back away from, and to be able to do that with folks that look like us, that have come from where we've come from, and it just leads to new angles on topics that we think we all know that come from a completely fresh perspective.
As soon as I decided to go start this crazy kids book publishing idea around hard topics, finding talent's easy because we all walk around with these stories.
Remember when I first got to see the book, how like fired up I was? Because I'm like, damn, this is cool.
So it was my job to go find voices, and especially diverse voices, and pull these stories out of them.
I think what I realized and discovered in my journey, no matter where I went, I had to figure out how to belong.
When you belong to yourself?
What the fuck is he talking?
All these yellow fuckers talking about shit they don't know.
Yeah, this is crazy. Hey, Chicago got a gem for you tonight, man.
What is it? Which one?
Chicago got a gem for you. 21-year-old female on Brito, shot and killed.
We just did.
You did that one?
That's regular shit. Yeah, that's regular shit. Chicago.
She was pregnant.
Yes.
They threw money on her. They threw money on her after they shot her. Yeah.
You said that's regular? That ain't regular, dog.
That's regular fucking shit in Chicago.
7 months pregnant? Are you crazy?
Regular on Brito in Chicago in Bugtown or Little Village. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't know who you're talking to. All right, go ahead.
Let me move along.
Just as you are, with no faking or pretending, you'll always belong, no matter where you are.
I think that's a powerful thing for us to realize that yes, we might have been writing these for kids, but it's for the kid within us all.
Emotions are weird. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anybody
So many
notice that they're
grown-ups
selling a
have come-
book probably for $10 or $15 that has about 30 pages and maybe 200 words in it?
Yeah.
Doing it to white kids too.
Yeah, it's 2 lines on each page. It is written by fucking goddamn weird ass black people. Like none of these black people are like popping, man. It just fucking these black people. They're liars. All these books are written by liars.
They would never fit in with like normal black people.
Right.
Why'd you ever take
So many
single-
grown-ups have come to me
I'm
about this
sorry.
book and said that they loved it, that they want the adult version. And I'm like, that's the gag. This is the adult version because we're still working on our inner child, right?
I think everybody has a story, but most folks don't know how to tell it or what to say. So we are experts on talking to kids, being honest with them, talking up to them, not down to them. Focusing on type, layout, color, and design to treat kids like they're smart. They notice good design when they see it. They don't need colorful dragons and mountains to be engaged in an interesting story.
Family are the people you give a piece of yourself to and look out for. When they hurt, you.
So you couldn't find a black woman, Mr. Blackity Black, Blackity Black Black Black, in this whole fucking country. You couldn't find
That
a
nigga's
black
a
woman.
bitch, blood, for real.
This is crazy, man.
It's insane. He's
At
not a
least
black man. He's biracial.
But it would have helped the street cred to like show up with like a sister that looked like fucking Angie Stone or some shit. It just like
Yeah, where's
Look
his
at
brown
him.
sugar at?
yeah,
He ain't
like
got shit, man. That nigga's fucking biracial too, man. Fuck that nigga, blood, for real. That nigga, he's the worst man in America.
When they
He may be
are
one
happy,
quarter.
you are happy too.
With this job, this work, this business, I've been able to embrace the full me and be a storyteller. And now our books, our podcasts, our videos, they've gone around the globe, hundreds of thousands of copies sold, and getting to bring all these different voices together with this idea of the next generation deserves better. It's thrilling work to do. It's important work to do. And I don't think I'll ever stop doing that work.
You will when you get carjacked and get your brains blown across your fucking dash.
Oh, he's a hero.
He'll still not believe what he did was wrong, though. That's the thing about it, though. Race mixing is the worst thing in America.
okay,
You're
man.
watching Expressions.
We get it, man. Jesus Christ, man. You scaring me now, man. I'm hoping that you don't do nothing bad to no biracial person.
You're watching Expressions in Black on KGW. This is a sponsored presentation created by Hard and Hustle Productions.
See how lost that black lady was sitting on that tractor? It was like a fucking rental car. She didn't know what to do.
I've realized over time that for me, that morning is the most important to just be myself and be comfortable in my space. A lantern, the candles, it's just part of what I do, and I don't know how I started. When I could hear the birds or the rain or whatever, I wanted to be as present in that moment as possible in order to do that. I didn't want to turn on my lights. I didn't want to let the rest of the world in yet. Having the opportunity to tell stories through clothing and something that my people are rooted in just really transformed my life. The clothes that I love is something that is really meaningful to me. I want something that when I put it on, I can embody what that is as a homage to like art.
Another ambiguous, probably not look black on the street person.
Is really, really important to me, and bringing it into this outdoor space, which is something new. I do genuinely feel like I'm providing people with something that's really good for them. My name is Jocelyn Rice, and this is Expressions in Black. I love to read history of Black folks in the outdoors. One of the stories that I read that I love the most is the story of Joseph K. Bowler. He created this Jim Crow traveling kit. The stories of folks that you've never heard of still have to be told. It consisted of a pair of old mechanics coveralls, a little stove. He wasn't allowed in hotels and he would be sleeping out in the wilderness, so his connection is very different. There's so many great books and there's so many people that have already told stories. Why not tell them in this way? It might be Harriet Tubman's story or it might be Angela Exodus' story. It's kind of that connection to a story and ancestry and the outdoors. The artificialness of the world has always kind of bothered me a little bit. Like just walking outside and putting my feet in the grass, really bringing it back to the very, very basics. It's just so incredibly peaceful and it is nothing but mine in that moment. It's inside of all of us, but because we have so many other devices around and so many other things going on, like we don't pay as much of attention to it as we used to.
That's the glider coming out in you.
I thought black people were supposed to be afraid of trees.
Right. She's such a glider that it's like she's so like she's got tea and shit burning and all these like everything about her screams glider except for the words coming out of her mouth. Salute the strong and grand. He says that glider privilege disappears when these kids take a walk down MLK Drive at night. Scott Adams was too nice with you.
Yeah. And the audio cassette player from the 80s.
Yeah, all the retro.
Yeah, right. She's one of them morons that listens to scratchy old fucked up albums so she can feel the music, man.
Hey, she's a biracial and she should be executed on sight with a 9mm.
I couldn't get my ideas through. They weren't understanding the different connections I was trying to make, understanding that nature and outdoors can mean different things to different people.
God, she's so white. She is like, look at her.
Just nature and outdoors can mean different.
That's a white woman, man.
Different things to different people.
You're right, Fisherman. We're getting fleeced, man.
Yeah, y'all should be mad as shit. Y'all should be bitch slapping these people around. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit. Her first name should be White. Her middle name should be Az. Because this bitch white as rice.
Getting outside, I wanted to make sure that I was figuring out a way to create something that had meaning in it and that was for a new purpose. So the do-rag seemed like the perfect place to do it.
The only thing that's marginally black on her is she's got bad hair.
So she's
kinky hair.
Where do you see kinky hair at?
I see real kinky hair, like it's pulled tight, but
no, those are baby hairs.
That's not kinky
To
hair,
create
man.
something that had meaning in it and that was.
You see me? This is kinky hair, man. You told me. Listen, she's making money selling do-rags. So you got the other biracial making money selling books on black oppression to little kids. And then this woman is making money selling do-rags because she's black. It's like a grift. Everything just like Colin Kaepernick. They all are making money off of being black. It's like
the Rachel Dolezal.
It's like the glider within them can't help it. Like they see something.
Yeah, they see the niche in their market and they jump on it.
Who would pay $1 to see this bitch is 23andMe? I want to know how much of her came from Nigeria.
This is like a logical thinking point justice panel right here. So this fucking broad right here, she's a queen in the hood.
Yeah, definitely.
But Colin Kaepernick grew up in a neighborhood with 90% Caucasians.
This girl probably did too.
For a new purpose. So the do-rag seemed like the perfect place to do it.
Well, all these bitches are gang members right here.
So she's basically making money covering up black people's hair.
Not helping them grow it.
She's covering up gay members' hair though.
It seemed like the perfect place to do
Hey,
it.
hey, stop back. I'm sorry. What city is this based out of?
This is Portland, man.
Okay, so
All of them are Portland.
right?
Yeah,
See the red rag, right?
Oh, come on, man! Please, man! Please, everything ain't. Let's not go there, man. Everything
For
conspiracy, man.
a new purpose. So the do-rag seemed like the perfect place to do it. I think do-rags are a form.
And all the models are blackety black. Like they look like fucking like they just like she snatched them out of the fucking Congo basin and shit.
And they're not getting a cent from any of this.
Well, that's why I tried to tell you. I'm sorry.
This piece is more of one of the activewear pieces. The patterns, the stitching, even how you wear that piece. You can wear it 15 different ways. So if your hair is like it is right now, how do you like to wear it?
I usually tie it around so my puffs can show.
Oh, like out like this, and then that on the top. Yep. It has such a.
And look at her hair. Look at her hair. Her hair's down to her ass.
Can I say something though? I live in this region. This is all gang affiliated attire.
What colors are those on that do-rag, sir?
Well, no, you see her rings that they have 5 stars on them. That means blood. You saw the ski mask for the other woman in front of her.
All right, man. Let's take it down a notch, man. Please, man.
It's terrible.
What did I miss?
I got
Look
you,
at the
man.
5-star in the earrings, though.
Well, all stars have 5 stars.
Hey, she a little girl. You remember they have the hair clips and shit? They be rocking that with stars on them and all that. It ain't nothing different.
Let's just take it easy, man. Please, man.
I think do-rags are a form of self-expression. This piece is more of one of the activewear pieces. The patterns, the stitching, even how you wear that piece. You can wear it 15 different ways. So if your hair is like it is right now, how do you like to wear it?
I usually tie it around so my puffs can show.
Oh, like out like this, and then that on the top. Yep. It has such a rich history to it. It is for us, and it's so personal to Black folk.
Who the fuck is us, bitch?
You could wear this in the gym. You could wear it just out for a light hike. I mean, and that's the beauty of a do-rag.
A light hike? She's a sister, not a glider like you. She's never gonna take a fucking light hike. You fucking glider.
Folks, you could wear this in the gym. You could wear it just out for a light hike. I mean, and that's the beauty of a do-rag too. It's just that it's so different.
Hiking through the concrete jungle.
What you're gonna do that day.
Yes.
I want to see more Black women designing outdoor apparel. Like, we just don't exist there. Let's get over here.
You still don't exist there. You're fucking.
Why did she wear a do-rag?
Does she look like she's gonna?
Man.
Does she look like she's gonna hike anywhere except the local McDonald's?
And she doesn't wear the do-rags. She's got her hair out and flowing, and just listen.
She's got somebody's hair out and flowing.
Her hair. This is her
Mayo.
hair.
That's her hair. She's white.
No, she's not white. That's a fucking a mixed breed son
Nah,
sister.
this woman is white. She's if she's probably 5% son.
More Black women designing outdoor apparel. Like, we just don't exist there. Let's get over here to the center a little bit. There you go. I want a full-on line. Like, I want rain jackets. I want fishing gear. Like, I want the whole.
You want to get rich off of Black people. You want to come in with we need more representation. And then they be like, all right, we gonna make a quota. It gotta be a Black person, and then it's gonna be you.
But I will say, fishing gear for Black people, really? You're trying to sell that to gliders who want to support Black businesses.
Exactly. You're gonna sell like 5 of those things if you sell them to Black people.
Whole thing, and Black folks can say, I purchased that from Black.
No, it's the color
United.
pattern, though, right?
Have you done this before?
Yes.
Okay, see, you know what you're doing. At the end of the day, I'm still making something.
Look at her
that
pocket.
Somebody's got to go out into the world in, and it matters how I'm thinking about that product.
That's a white person. Look at
Hey,
those
Ak,
lips.
I'm sorry.
Please with the gang stuff. But I'm trying to be patient with you, man. Please, we get it. They're gangsters. We get
Look
it.
at the nose.
Every single time, we don't need to tell us because this is a
She's
show.
a whole Hebrew.
This is a whole. This is a whole white person, man.
Man,
She about as black as Meghan Markle.
Where the lips at? Where the lips at? You see these fucking soup coolers, man. That's part of being black. It ain't just this fucking skin. You gotta have big lips and fucking nappy hair and shit. It's a lot of shit that goes into it, man. Not just
to quote Bubba, I was born with big gums, sir.
Yeah, man. The fuck is this?
I guess with their pants sagging, they could put the pole in the crack of their ass.
Just wanting to set good intention. Every piece I make, I bless it. I put in my best energy, because it's me making it. Give it a little good vibe. The connection to the culture
He's so white, man.
Man, she is totally stealing from Native Americans right there. Burning sage over her shit.
I bless it. I put in my best energy, because it's me making it. Give it a little good vibe. The connection to the culture is you. All
Yeah, I can get her a good deal on that sage.
the intention is very different than what a big company has, but the hustle was exactly the same.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
the grift is the same. You're right.
Yeah, all these expressions in black are fucking. God damn.
We got to arrange a music festival for only biracials, and then we're gonna pull up with Abrams tanks, and we're gonna shoot all of
Expressions
them.
in Black on KGW.
Because all biracials
is a
have to be
sponsored
executed, right?
presentation From
Yeah, you're right, man. These
Heart and Hustle Productions.
Being light skinned is a different way to move through the world. It is a different experience, period. We're
What the
able
fuck,
to
man?
into spaces and then hold the door open.
Oh, isn't that therapist we saw with the
No,
father
that's
and the
not
daughter?
her. That's not her. But yeah,
Oh, it looks like her.
She's about like 200 pounds lighter.
But what I'm saying, it's not that bad, right?
No, it's bad.
I
but
see
I
the
mean,
comments
we
right
get
now.
it.
They talk. I know the biracial in the comments are going crazy right now.
Yeah, we get it though. We get it. They should all die. But I mean, it is that bad. We'll give it to you. That's that bad. But we don't
did
need
I
to
say
hear
too much,
every
though?
2 seconds. No, we don't need to hear every 2 seconds the same
Yeah,
thing.
who hurt you, my guy? Goddamn.
We get it. You're right.
Being light skinned is a different way to move through the world. It is a different experience, period. We're able to slip into spaces and then hold the door open.
AJ has always been AJ. She has always been somebody who is a force to reckon.
Now she's what you could tell she's like. You can see the black in her.
She's at least half.
Yeah, I mean, she probably more than
She's
half. but
1980s light skin.
you see the hair, like her hair is probably nappy like mine, but she's like put some shit in it to make
And the
it
nose
look-
is a sun nose.
Yeah.
Reckon with.
I graduated from Benson High School in Northeast Portland. I went to Xavier University in Louisiana. I was a full femmes debutante, which really helped shape my interest in community service.
Ever since I've known her, she's really kind of been a little stubborn about getting done what she truly feels needs to get done.
Work-wise, like my background is in marketing and development around fundraising, and I hated it. I've always
I
wanted.
just wanted to be with my people. I hated being in them boardrooms with all those white people. I wanted to be down with my people. Look at this. Look at this shit.
She
Look
was
how
she was the only black person in her class.
Look at this shit right here.
Oh no, she went to Xavier.
Yeah, that's a black.
She was not the only black person in her class.
That's a black.
She was the
school.
only white person in her class.
I mean, in high school. in high school.
Yeah,
She hated working for somebody else, which props to her. She's built her own business. She can set her own hours. She didn't have to meet a corporate schedule. Props to her.
But it's the glider. All these gliders that are pretending to be black, their behavior screams glider. The only sun thing about them is the words coming out of their mouth. That's the only thing that's sun about them. Their ability, their drive, their stick to itiveness, their planning, their fucking ability.
You know all those dark skins that are around her, like secretly are like, bitch, you not black.
Nah, they all know. They probably, some of them, it's a mixed bag. Some of them probably think like yeah, she's my sister, and then yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like some of them think that, but it's some that don't. Black people are crazy.
Only I
man.
think like that.
Black people are crazy, man.
I wanted to do this kind of work directly for my community and be able to live off of it. And so during a pandemic, I accidentally created that job. When I think about community, I think of a circle. We're raising money for equity. We're actively giving. And the word circle is encompassing all of the things that we are doing. We have a food program where we are buying produce from Black and brown farmers and giving that produce weekly to Black and brown families across the metro.
Black and brown, black and brown, black and brown.
So they're racist.
We've started some other little projects, including the plant jam. And it's just an ask for white folks to give plants to BIPOC folks.
Ask to give white. So she's, listen to how crazy she is.
Families across the metro area. We've started some other little projects, including the plant jam. And it's just an ask for white folks to give plants to BIPOC folks, Black, Indigenous, people of color.
You're providing reparations to the community through plants. So we have them all right here. Also like hanging, look at all the different nooks and crannies and corners. There's something everywhere.
It's just a really beautiful way to like create community care.
Wait a minute,
It's also a way to teach and
they are selling white people plants, saying they're going to give them to black people.
Yeah. White.
How many times do you think that fern been sold, bro?
1,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, gliders are crazy too. Gliders is fucking retarded, man. That whole
I'm about to sign off, though. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, man. Take it easy, man. These listen.
Don't
man,
kill nobody.
I'm looking in the face of a fucking Viking, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking in the face of an African anything, an Arab, nothing, a Berber. I'm looking at a fucking Caucasian.
And not for nothing, but I bet she uses a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah.
Creations. We're practicing sharing things that we have with other people, no strings attached.
Both these women are black, right? She's got a perm in her hair now. She put a perm in her hair to make her hair look a little nappy.
You did it with a plant. Now you could do it with money.
You want a little box? Yeah.
Hey, one more thing.
Having the right team.
Ammonium glycolate.
Hey, who was the guy that said don't kill nobody before you leave? Was that
Shaggy?
Shaggy? Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
You're the one that said don't kill nobody before I leave?
Yeah, a little lighthearted joint. What's up?
Okay, yeah. Do you live in the Summit area?
I'm not even. We ain't gonna entertain that, man. I'm
All right,
keep
thank
it pushing.
Bye.
You didn't even say shit, but whatever. Fucking idiot.
Has made all of this work possible. We really do care about the families that we serve, and we want to serve more families.
Let's put those here.
So when people say this box feels like it was packed with love and care, because it was.
I've been in the nonprofit world now for about 7 months. I was the executive chef at a restaurant here in Portland. Due to COVID, I pivoted and made the transition to doing fantastic work for the community.
This week, our protein is eggs.
So she's black too, right?
She's Blasian.
These people are crazy.
He's waiting.
Is every person that does this show, are they all lighter than me, or is that just these three?
I mean, there's some that are like me, but those people are batshit crazy. These are like the normal ones. Like it's just a lot of them. Put it like this, it's probably 50-50. 50% like motherfuckers that look like this, and then 50% motherfuckers that's like other shades from light skin to dark skin.
Potatoes. Every box gets one of each onion.
So this is Liz, one of our CSA food directors.
We've got cabbage, squash, greens, Brussels, and it looks like we've got some peppers as well. Perfect.
Liz has been one of the most amazing parts about building this.
They're heavy.
The details in food systems and food delivery is not my skill set. It's really exciting that I get to learn. She's an amazing teacher.
Awesome. Have a great day. Thank you.
That's all the black dude, the real black dude. All we good for is loading up the truck. We can't do nothing, crunch no numbers and SKUs and inventories and export. We just load the truck and let the white lady run the business.
I enjoy doing this work because I get to connect with my ancestors in another way.
Oh, so she's a Native American. This white lady's a Native American. So you got two white ladies. One's black and one's
$5 Indian.
Yeah, $5 Indian. I mean, you gliders, y'all are
She's
smart.
about as Indian as old Pocahontas.
Y'all gliders are smart.
Yeah,
Y'all
Elizabeth
smart.
Warren.
Y'all show y'all intelligence though. Y'all do. Like y'all, when y'all put on these roles, and y'all do shit that regular people from those races can't do. Okay, ain't no fucking every fucking Indian is on the reservation drinking and playing a fucking Russian roulette. Roulette at the fucking casino and shit.
No, you had the Russian roulette part right.
Yeah, but these are two white ladies running this shit. One's playing a Native American and one's playing a black person.
So especially during these tumultuous times, it's nice to tap into that and do something my people have been doing for a long time.
Getting to build with a team of Black women, Black femmes, and Indigenous women.
Oh God! Salute to Stephanie McCoy, man. She's purchased the plant to fix racism, man. Thank you for your contribution, Stephanie, man.
Salute to her for sticking it out through Cool Cat's fucking obsessive flirtation in the chat.
Thank you, Stephanie, man. If anybody else wants to buy a plant to fix racism, man, just you know what to do.
In Portland,
Or
Oregon,
execute all the
is
biracials.
profound. We're creating community healing. We're creating jobs. We're celebrating.
We're making money off of grift, and we're fucking making money hand over fist off of a grift.
Yeah, and I'm not paying these girls shit.
Right, out of white guilt.
I can get fly. Do see the line. Don't hesitate now. There's too much in front of you to take a hit now.
UGC's work really is about creating dignity and care and love. And there's a lot of food programs that happen in our city, state, and nationwide that are horrible. They're just expired food, not culturally specific food, and they do not.
I said she even dances like a glider.
I wondered if they did it all slow like that because she didn't have no rhythm.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably had to do it. Yeah, tried to edit it. They had to edit it on the beat and shit.
Yeah, they asked her to dance, and then they saw it, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta fuck with that."
Let's just slow this shit way down.
Yeah, they're going to show this one Friday night late.
Salute to Doug G, man. He says, "Hi, the people who buy into that bullshit plant and food story are why people are leaving Portland for the suburbs." Yeah, man. This is
Not culture specific food. So what? They can only eat fucking corn if they're Indian or something.
yeah, like you gotta eat okra and greens if you black, and white people don't have a culture, so y'all just starve.
No, we
Food,
got to eat
black and
Dr.
brown
Sebi's
surveyors
Dr.
or
Sebi's
farmers.
diet.
Yeah, shit's
So we're at Headwaters. This is like an incubator program. Is helping the farmers get situated as a farmer, teaching them stuff, offering different resources. And so we're gonna go out and see Little Sun Farm, one of the indigenous farms that we work with. It's so pretty out here.
Hey. Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Brayden is one of our indigenous farmers. She's from the Pablo tribe, growing a lot of foods that are from her background, from her culture.
They are edible. It's so good. It's super sweet still.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The frost actually
that's the Native American.
does that. Does it taste like dirt?
It's just on the outside.
So
Hey, Native American tribes own 10 million acres in the United States.
Yeah, reservations. Yeah, they don't need no land given to them. This is fucking.
And they ain't farming that shit.
Right, they're not farming on that land. Exactly.
You have the whole.
They don't have cattle on that land. They're not raising bison on that land.
They just
The ones around me have a lot of cattle on the land.
Oh,
And
That's
bison.
good. Good for them.
It's good.
Welcome along on the journey.
Hopefully our program will help more black and brown farmers and indigenous farmers.
Black and brown. This is black and brown.
Ooh, look at that color. These are my favorite. We really believe in giving people food that we as a group would want to eat. And so on the same tip, we are paying market rate, which is really awesome for the farmers so that they can actually have a chance of surviving. Wait, and I'm taking these home and making them.
She not taking her fucking mask off because she like, fuck it, I look like I'm a whole glider. I can't even pass. So I was gonna leave my mask on and keep telling people I'm part of the Pueblo tribe.
Let's do business in a way that's sustainable for everybody. Should have brought my fancy basket. I see why people want to be out here working because that view is amazing.
Bullshit.
It's
All
fucking
right, food
flat.
house time. It's been really cool to get feedback from the families. Having access to farm fresh veggies is helping their health, helping their wellness, supporting
Yo, this one right here, hold on.
farm fresh veggies is helping their health, helping their wellness.
Yo, that's a glide. Take the mask off, bitch. We want to see your face.
She got strawberry blonde hair.
Yo, you're your glider, man.
I'd love to see you just run in there.
Tribe.
I'd love to see you run in there and just rip that mask off all their faces. Like, gotcha.
She'd be like, no.
I pulls up in the Scooby Doo mystery van, rips that shit off.
You thought you'd get away with it too.
Yo,
Yeah, meddling kids.
She would
meddling glider.
Yo, she would charge me. Yo, she would file a police report on me, begging me arrested. Charge me with assault.
Wellness, supporting black and brown farmers, supporting indigenous folks, supporting women-owned businesses is the root of our work. So we get to support people that look like us, that move through the world like us. It's magic.
Yeah, it is
generation
magic.
Who are
That's true
now
magic. The way you get to
power
change races at a whim.
Our ask is different. The way that we think is differently. The way that we show up is differently. Like, this is the recipe for amazing things to happen. My name is AJ McCrary, and these are my expressions.
McCreary is the gliderest name ever.
Jesus Christ. These people are
He is clearly not black.
sick. This is a sickness.
And she's fighting racism in a place that never had slavery.
And not for nothing, about 10 Mexicans have had that farm cranking out some profit in about 3 months.
Yeah,
Yo, no bullshit.
This is wow, man. Wow.
Fuck.
What's up, man?
Did you hear about the fake Nigerian professor at Cambridge?
Nah, well, it's a fake Nigerian professor. Let me play this video that I got sent, man. I got sent the video. I need to go ahead. Go ahead. Put it in the back chat. All right. Put the video in the video you talking about. Put it in the back chat for me, so I can get to it.
It's not my case, is it? I tried that shit and they threw me out.
Yeah. This is Let me see this. Oh my god.
Yeah, got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
Yeah.
Slow news day. Yeah, so I was on Instagram. I said, let's talk about these niggas in Africa. We got these niggas put out files. Watch your shit.
What?
Man, you gotta be kidding me, man. That's the third world country. That's the fire department. They ain't got no uniforms. They ain't got no white people to help. Yeah, they don't even show up with shoes on. Somebody call the fire department. That dude in the white shirt said, fuck it. I can't. I guess
Yo, not for nothing. Without gliders around, man, this is kind of like, I don't think it would be this bad, but this is kind of like how things would be, man, without gliders around. Man. And this is kind of like how things were. People gliders got around.
And that fire is roaring too. I mean, that's like a furnace inside that clay building.
Well, I mean, like, what exactly are they trying to save at this point?
All they're doing right now is cementing them walls rock hard from the heat.
The only thing though is that you wouldn't have had this structure. Like there would have been nothing to burn. Like this, we wouldn't have made this.
Yeah, they should be celebrating because this is the fire is taking away the white man's stuff.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
And what's in that thing that's burning like that? That ain't like a couch and a fucking coffee table.
When I first saw this video, I didn't know what the hell was going on. But what she's trying to do, she's trying to get the cattle to urinate and piss on them. Yeah. So it is a method to their madness. It's to bleach the hair. It pisses like, I guess it's the antibiotic out there. Antibiotic.
Yeah, I've seen that video with it. Oh yeah, so the Haitian immigrants are coming. So yeah, let's see that.
Developing right now, another major migrant landing that happened in the Keys earlier today.
More than 100 migrants arrived in Tavernier this morning on a boat, and it comes during an unprecedented surge of migrants arriving here in South Florida.
Local 10 News reporter Janine Stanwood is joining us live. She's at that scene of this latest landing. How are the people doing, Janine?
Well, thankfully, no transports, and they are in fairly good condition considering this journey was extremely dangerous.
This glider woman should get on here and say, I'm calling on all white, able-bodied men to stop this shit now.
Anybody with a boat, come out here and sink these fucking inner tubes.
Get your ass down here to Tavernier right now and stand up, you fucking white cucks, and stop this shit.
I tell you what would stop it: about 30 yards of hemp and a symbol hanging right up there on the beach. They'd turn right back around.
What does that mean? I don't get that.
Execute it when they get there.
Oh, 30 yards of hemp? I don't get it. But anyway,
that glider queen would throw a fit if any glider man showed up there and turned them around. She would come unglued, a screaming, slobbering mess of a woman.
Jesus Christ, she has no idea what this is.
She has zero clue, what she is doing. 0.0.
Migrants, 10 of them were juveniles. I'll step out of the way and you can see this is the boat that they were on. 9 days at sea, high winds, rough surf. This was not easy. The sailboat with more than 100 people on board, even kids, arriving in Tavernier Thursday morning.
Too bad it didn't capsize.
Some
You
people
know,
who live
they
in the
don't seem to be in
seaside
too bad a
community
shape.
shooting video while it was still offshore.
Got a lot of
It's
energy.
crazy. I mean, it almost capsized, and then they all jumped off and started swimming into the land.
It's very terrible. I think it's a bad sacrifice.
Jeffrey Francois says they were at sea for 9 days, making the journey from Haiti. He says they almost died twice. You almost died 2 times?
Yeah, almost died 2 times. Yeah.
So why? Why make the sacrifice to come here?
Like,
Third time's a charm.
You know, like my country is I'm a young Asian. I'll be 23 years old, done with school, going on a professional learn something, but I still cannot be raking, and I need a better life.
This comes as law enforcement has been stepped up here in the Keys on the federal level as well as on the state level since the governor declared an emergency here following a surge of migrant landings over the last few months. This group being put in various buses to be processed by U.S. Border Patrol.
Our message is do not risk your life. Do not take to the sea. 114 on board one of these boats, extremely dangerous. And the migrants were fortunate to make it.
There were 114 people on this boat.
If they were truly worried about them, they would end the feet dry policy.
What's that?
That's if they make it. If their feet touch dry land, they can stay.
Oh wow!
Because that's the policy.
Yeah, they changed that when the Cubans did this shit in the 80s.
Yeah.
114 people were on this boat.
Well, yeah, there was about 45 on a fucking refrigerator in that other picture.
Here, it was so dangerous on this boat.
An extremely treacherous situation for these migrants who were on this boat. They were all taken into buses and taken to various Border Patrol facilities. They will be processed. Many tell us that they hope at least to stay while the immigration process plays out. We're in Tavernier. I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.
And now, more than 100 migrants landing in the Keys sharing stories about their treacherous journey.
I passed 2 days, almost 3 days. I don't eat nothing, only water I drink.
But the group grateful.
I'm happy today because I'm here
to reach the South Florida shore. It is the latest landing in a growing migrant crisis. This group coming from Haiti. 7 Samantha Sosa live in Tavernier, where they came ashore. She has more. Samantha.
Well, Bucky's, we're about to show you some of those incredible images, but first we're here up close with the boat so you can take a look. Here is that sailboat that those migrants came in. It is in rough shape. It smells of gasoline. It landed right here behind someone's home in Tavernier. And as you said, that voyage very perilous. As you can see, the conditions out at sea this week have been very rough. More than 100 Haitian migrants jumping into the water off Tavernier in the Florida Keys, swimming toward what they hope will be a new life. An all-out celebration after touching land.
I'm just feeling happy today because I'm here and God gave me this opportunity to be here.
He must be the only one that can speak English.
Yeah, most of those people don't have any
It
education.
was a treacherous 8-day journey, many of them spent without eating.
It's a really, really bad sacrifice. There's a little boat over there. See the little boat over there? 110 people on that.
They even lost one person at sea. This is the small boat they came in.
Describe the conditions as horrendous, from the rough seas, high winds, overcrowded vessel. There's some the boat's starting to break apart a little bit because of the rough seas, and there's some fuel spilling on board. So
U.S. Customs and Border Patrol say 114 people were crammed on this sailboat, including 10 children. They landed around 7 in the morning Thursday. Shortly after, EMS came to check on them, give them water. Then officials loaded them into several vans, taking them to a Border Patrol facility in Dania Beach.
Just past that is where they decided that they could walk in to shore.
It's like all men. Where the women at? They're sending over all men. Y'all gliders are.
Yeah, they're gonna all be in Bill's neighborhood by end of the month.
These guys are gonna be a lot of trouble, man.
How this goes? They give them a court date to show up, and they never show up, and then they go drop them off somewhere.
Yeah. I wouldn't show up either. Fuck. I mean, I'm here now. Catch me if you can.
Yeah, I mean it's all a facade
that's the thing. Yeah.
done. It's all a facade done by the Department of Homeland Security to make it look like they're trying to do something about it, and they're really not.
Yeah.
I'll load them fuckers up back on an airplane, fly their ass right back to Haiti.
No, dog. You said you wanted them. You gonna get them. You just wait. You guess who runs the Department of Homeland Security?
Who?
Juice Man, Alejandro Mayorkas.
Uh oh.
He said we're not in the business of enforcing the border. Our mission is a humanitarian one.
Uh oh.
So we have no southern border anymore.
And recorded the miraculous landing.
No, pretty much.
And they all just celebrated and hollered and screamed and high fives and hugs, and it was heartwarming. It was tear jerking to just watch them that they made it.
Oh shit, man! Wow.
It was tear jerking, and they ain't gonna be coming to my neighborhood.
Wow. Let's see what else is going on in Miami while we're down here, man. While we're down here, what city is? I think this is. Is this Miami? Some city. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Good, man. We got some glider, man. Glider.
A story now that you saw first on 7, a suspected predator off the street and facing a judge after police say women were lured by lies and then attacked. 7 Sheldon Fox is live on Miami Beach where that suspect lives. Sheldon.
He's a man of science, Robin, but the cops and others will tell you he's also a man of sin and a sex predator. You're looking at the mug of who cops and prosecutors say is a repeat Miami Beach rapist.
It appears that he's a predator.
41-year-old Jeremy Bittner, a biochemist, is accused of cooking up cruel, cowardly crimes against women inside his high-end South Beach condo, allegedly drugging victims without their knowledge and committing sex battery and other violent acts. It's why
like
he's
Cardi
jailed
B.
And why the state says
And Bill Cosby.
I'm very concerned for the safety of the community.
7 News was provided photos of the arrest scene, where at the Waverly on West Ave, Bittner was busted.
You were arrested for 3 separate cases.
Cops say he lured different women to his home, tried to get them to do drugs, and when they didn't, he dropped drugs in their drinks before forcing himself on his passed out victims.
With sexual battery, false imprisonment.
In one case, detectives allege he convinced a woman from Italy he'd help her find an apartment before she was attacked. They also say he had a gun in that case. During another episode, he smoked crack first, said Miami Beach police.
I lost my job. I was let go at the end of December.
It's the story he gave in bond court Tuesday to Judge Mindy Glazer, who didn't seem to buy it.
I don't have any liquid assets to get a public attorney or to get an attorney.
You know, what's your apartment? It's on West Avenue, Miami Beach, so that's obviously valued pretty high.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't think you qualify for public defender. You'd have to go and hire an attorney.
No longer in his Lux apartment, Bittner's locked up on no bond.
You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home, school, and place of employment.
Coming up on 7 News at 5, more disturbing details from the Miami Beach Police Department and some of what it says in their police reports about this behavior.
Okay, man. Glider, man. Up there fucking.
The chat claims he's Juice Crew, but I don't recognize Bittner as a Juice name.
Bittner? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough about that name.
Salute to Aster J, man. He says Walmart leaving Portland. Oh, the irony. Yeah. I would, if I was Walmart, I would leave Portland too, man. Just those people up there crazy, man.
I think Bittner's a German name.
All right, also in the news today, a loaded lesson for a South Florida teen accused of bringing a gun to school that police say was filled with bullets. 7's Brandon Byer is live in Hollywood at the MacArthur High School where that gun was found. Brandon?
What else would it be filled with? Lighter fluid?
The magazine had bullets. They say the chamber even had a bullet, and that is why that 14-year-old, according to police, was arrested. 14-year-old Bruce Jackson sits inside a Broward County
Bruce.
courtroom Tuesday morning waiting to
His name is Bruce, man. He got a chance, man.
see the judge. He's accused of
Bittner
bringing
is a
loaded
German
gun to
Jewish name.
MacArthur High School in Hollywood Monday. When he's finally called to stand, his parents by his side, they learn just how much trouble the young teenager is in.
Because of the nature of the charge, the fact that it was a loaded firearm, 7 in a magazine in one of the chamber on school grounds, and had been reported stolen.
Accused of bringing a stolen, loaded gun to school. Charges so serious, the judge ordered Jackson to be held for 21 days and told his parents to take advantage of the cooling off period by visiting their son and talking to him. At MacArthur Tuesday, students telling 7 News how the word spread.
Like we just were on a code yellow and then they just went straight to a code red. Yeah, they said that they were smoking, so they checked their book bag and there was a gun in the book bag.
Why would they bring a gun to school? That made no sense. Why would you do that? And where did they get the gun from?
He stole it.
The CIA dropped it off in a box in their neighborhood.
Facts. I forgot about that. Yeah.
What kind of cooling off period do the parents need? I don't get that.
And cooling off is for the kids. 21 days. Let's see what okay. First black CEO.
A South Florida woman combining determination and purpose to do something that hasn't been done before.
She's making history as she steps in to lead one of the biggest local nonprofits. Samaria Hudson is making history at United Way Miami. She's the first black woman to serve as the organization's president and CEO.
I will tell you, it's a lot of pressure. Being first at anything, there's a lot of pressure. Not only is it an honor, but it certainly is a responsibility that I have that to show the community that United Way is certainly looking to further pivot the organization under my leadership.
Before stepping into the position in August 2022, Hudson says her journey had humble beginnings.
I grew up in the projects. I'm not ashamed of that. But also with those upbringings, sometimes you have bumpy roads as you travel throughout your life and your career.
Now her tenure comes at an important milestone for the organization.
We are approaching our centennial, 100 years being in this community. And to mark that pivot point with the first black female CEO at this organization is tremendous.
Hudson says one of her goals is to strengthen the mission.
Our community has changed tremendously. Miami-Dade is one of the more thriving communities in this entire nation. But the people that we serve are different, the problems are different, and therefore the solutions may be different. So the mission won't change, but I think we need to reinvigorate it.
She also says volunteers are critical.
Volunteers are really the lifeblood. They're kind of the extension of us. They're our team members that we...
Gliders, you hear that? We need you guys to volunteer. You know some people ain't volunteer.
Yeah.
You not volunteer for shit.
Free
She
shit.
got the whip over all the white people now.
Imagine going to school, right, and busting your ass and working all the way up through the corporate ladder. And then you get to be this leader of a great, wonderful program like a thing like the United Way. In the back of your mind, you got to be thinking, did I just get this job because I have a fucking pussy and I'm brown?
No, she doesn't care. Like she does. That's not something that would keep her up at night.
This is 7 News at noon.
She'll take you.
Off the top this noon, teen tragedy. A 14-year-old girl shot and killed. The family of the victim says it was the girl's brother who shot her.
Oh yeah, we did this one. We did that one. Give me another city, man. Another city, man. Oh, let me do some of these things y'all sent me. Yeah, y'all sent me a lot of stuff today. Let me see. Y'all sent me a lot of stuff. Let me see what we have. Okay. Let me see this. Let me do this one. Yeah, because I do want to get to some of the stuff y'all sent me, man. Salute to you guys for sending me this stuff, man. This is some good stuff, man. Let me go ahead and use this stuff instead of going to a city. All right, here we go.
Are we going to
So moved.
discuss? Are we going to discuss what happened?
It's been moved and properly second that we adjourn this meeting.
Three.
Always run.
Take a look at the three.
This meeting is adjourned.
Wow. Just an explosive meeting this afternoon between members or among members of the Pritchard Water and Sewer Board. The purpose of the meeting was to accept $1.5 million approved by Mobile County's commission to make much needed and long overdue repairs.
It seems none of the directors, though, were on the same page as to how they were going to spend that money. Our Ariel Mallory is in the studio with more on the story. Ariel, not a lot accomplished at that meeting.
No, it really wasn't, Lenny's and Byron.
Right.
Most of the meeting was spent with two of the board members wanting to break down specifically where all that money is going, but that didn't happen. Last September, the Mobile County Commission approved.
They trying to figure out how to steal some of that shit.
Yeah, Pritchard's always been like that, though.
Yeah, Pritchard.
Yeah, they got to get bailed out about every 3 years by the state because
The only thing getting ready to explode is that fat bastard's belt.
They fuck up their water, their trash pickup, their power, their roads. Like Pritchard is a shithole.
Wow.
Have you seen the email that the guy from Pritchard sent to the state? And it was basically he literally just said help, 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 help. they couldn't have meetings. They had no more money. They just ran out of everything, and everyone was hating on each other.
Yeah,
it's from like 2 years ago, I think. He literally wrote in his email to like state officials and just wrote help, 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 help like 100 times.
Is that the one where the police department left?
No.
This is I think we did something on Pritchard before.
Yeah, the woman took all the money from the water and she spent shoes and went to New York.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that's what I think. I think these people are trying to figure. You giving these people $1.5 million? These people thinking about how they can get some of that.
They about to go down to the dealership.
Yeah, exactly.
Mobile County Commission approved this money so that the city could repair lift stations and water line leaks. Board member John Johnson Jr. says he felt the citizens of Pritchard deserve to know exactly how the money is spent, citing past instances of corruption and collusion in the past. Johnson even requesting to table the meeting to another date due to the absence of a court stenographer. Chairman Russell Heidelberg wanted to keep the focus on just approving the agenda. Towards the end of the meeting, the decision was made to approve accepting the funds. However, there was no discussion between members on breaking down how it's going to be spent, something John Johnson says was not the right call.
With what has happened today and the instruction that I was given by Commissioner Mercia Lovegood, Connie Hudson, and Randall Dewitt, and you saw them go ahead, saw these three members in the majority go ahead and vote for that, anything can happen.
Now, Mr. Johnson also requested to have the meeting go into executive session, but he ended up rescinding that motion. We will keep you updated on the latest developments on this story. Live right now in the studio, Ariel Mallory, Fox 10 News.
Yeah.
He just mad because they didn't include him in the grift.
Damn good.
Yeah.
You can buy a whole block in Pritchard for under $100K.
How the hell does that guy keep his pants on? He's shaped like the bottom half of an egg. I mean, suspenders I get, but I don't get the belt. I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah,
Pritchard, for the chat, Pritchard is a neighborhood in Mobile, Alabama.
And that dude's got to have the Sugarfoot.
It's a neighborhood?
Yeah, it's just a part of Mobile.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was its own city.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it exists as its own government, I guess, within Mobile, but they answer to Mobile.
So it's just a suburb? Or a blackbird?
Yeah.
Sunburb.
Welcome back. A former elementary school in Ensley getting a second chance at life, all to help those through their darkest times.
Only on WVTM 13, Chip Scarborough shares the plan for redeveloping the old Council Elementary School into a place for everyone.
Community activist Dr. Artis Murphy is standing inside what was once the very classroom he learned in as a student at Council Elementary School in Ensley.
The teachers here were phenomenal, who cared. They were able to look down through history of time because a lot of kids didn't have the ability to go to college.
But he says the school's hands-on approach helped ensure students still became successful in life. Murphy and a business partner have now acquired the building from Birmingham City Schools, and they plan to transform it into a family resource center, using the same hands-on approach the school once did to ensure a better future for those in need.
That you can come here and get what you need from grandmother to grandfather to child, to grandchild, to start the mental development here at this facility.
So the old Council Elementary School here in Ensley may be fenced off now, but the plan is come 2025 for people to be able to access it whenever they need to.
We want to make this place known not only in the city of Birmingham, not only in the state of Alabama, not only in the United States of America, but worldwide. This is not just for blacks. It's not just for this. No, it's about, we have.
You heard that, Gladys? Not just for black people, man.
We're gonna be lined up to get in, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's great they're saving these old buildings and stuff, but a lot of times it's more cost effective to it's sad to say this, but to just bulldoze the damn thing, because when those old buildings are full of fucking terrible contaminants, when they try to work around them, you'll have millions of dollars removing asbestos.
Oh yeah, they closed that building because of asbestos tile and insulation.
Right, that's what I mean.
Guarantee it.
My high school, we had to go to a different high school in town. We had to share high school for 1 year because some dickhead maintenance guy knocked a hole in the asbestos somewhere, and it had to all be removed from our school. And they had these stupid fucking T-shirts that said, "We're doing as best as we can." Oh fuck, it's terrible. One thing I'll give black people is y'all got way better rhymes and sayings and all that shit than us stupid fucking white people.
Thanks, man. So let's see. Give me another city, man.
Pick a state we haven't seen in a long time.
Have we done Houston in a while?
Nah. It's been a while since we did Houston, man. Houston. Yikes.
One family choosing to not stay in their home tonight after their house was riddled with bullets. Good evening. I'm Keith Garvin.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Daniela Guzman. You can see there the bullet holes in the video behind us. KPRC 2's Rowan Blogan is in Cyprus right now with a story you'll see only on 2.
You can see at least 5 bullet holes, one through the car itself and several on the garage door as that 70-year-old man was inside asleep. 70-year-old John Lee woke up to this noise. He initially thought someone was knocking on his door until he went out and found shell casings. His son, Huang Lee.
I feel it's very serious because...
You think so? You think so, man?
Maybe he taught that black lady how to say community.
Yeah, I'm sure. This guy's doing well in this country. This guy, he may not be able to speak the language. He's doing very well in this country, I bet.
Because when I come here later, I see the hole, you see, and the bullet, it go to the back room.
Bullets ripped through the garage, the walls, and even getting inside.
From the garage door, they shoot the through over there in the back room. And they threw over there.
Harris County Sheriff's Office say the shooting happened last week. Investigators recovered shell casings. Since that night, the couple hasn't slept in their own beds.
I feel bad for them. You know, they're a quiet couple. I mean, we say hi to each other at the mailbox, you know, in passing all the time. I mean, again, senseless.
And this
You little
surveillance
shit, they
video,
were
the
probably
two
aiming at
drivers
you.
patrol slowly move up the streets, turns on the cul-de-sac, and sits there for nearly 1 minute.
If they wrong direction, he will come and he just did the target. He will do again.
Lee fears this was no accident.
In the community, only this the ASEAN. Yeah. So I'm not sure, but I always think about that.
Tristan said his name is Fuck Son.
What the fuck did he just say, man?
Tonight, Houston police are looking for the man they say robbed a woman and her husband outside their home, stealing their car, and it was caught on camera.
Janelle Bluto joining us live from the Briar Forest neighborhood with more on what happened and who police are looking for. Janelle.
Yeah, guys, well, police say that 72-year-old woman was held at gunpoint inside her garage in the middle of the day. And now they're hoping you can help.
He could have gave that woman a heart attack, man. No bullshit. She's not funny, but he could have literally given her up.
Her screams are enough to make your heart stop. It was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, February 11th, when Houston police say this woman had just opened her garage door at her home off Briar Forest in West Houston. She went outside to put something in her car when police say a man wearing a ski mask approached her, pointing a gun, demanding the keys to her BMW sedan inside the garage. As you can see, she retreats in fear, but her screams were loud enough for her 75-year-old husband inside the home to hear. When he came to the front door, the suspect turned the gun on him, telling him repeatedly to get the keys to the couple's car.
Right now. Okay.
The husband goes to grab the keys and the suspect follows him inside for a moment. He then takes off with the car. Houston police say they found the car the next day unoccupied on a street in Southwest Houston, but tonight they're still looking for this man. If you have any information, you're asked to call.
Who's that man?
All that for the cost of an Uber.
Yeah, man. These people.
That's Demontravius Jackson.
You think so? I don't think that's a You don't think that's a burrito?
No.
Oh hell no.
What I don't understand is I understand the joyriders, but what the like you take a car and take it nowhere?
It's fun.
Like this guy wasn't joyriding though. He
No,
wanted
the act of scaring the fuck out of white people is fun.
Hey man, he had a date that night.
Yeah,
and he wanted to impress her, so he had to get a BMW.
Exactly. It could have been something like that. Like he just needed the car for, like maybe he needed to get across. I don't know how public transportation is down there either. Like he could have just maybe needed to get to another part of town. He could have been over there, and it's just like, you know, maybe his boy had a car and he's like, I want a car. Like you're riding with your boy and you're like, man, I'm trying to get me a car. And you're like, all right, we're gonna get you a car. You know, it's to try to with your glider mind is probably gonna be very hard for you to understand that.
Call Crime Stoppers.
Well, the
I
couple
was thinking
tells me
maybe
they
it'd be
have
used in a
gotten the car
crime.
back, but they did not want to comment further. They say the video speaks for itself. Reka.
Yeah, sure is terrifying. Janelle, thank you.
Yeah, man, very terrifying, man. I mean,
Now, what happens if the old guy walks back out, throws the keys on the ground in front of him, but the kid bends down to pick up the keys, the old boy smokes her? Then who's in trouble?
I don't know. Texas, he might not be in
yeah,
trouble.
depends on the state.
Yeah, he might not be in trouble in Texas for that.
Because out here, they'd be like, oh,
let me see.
clean your gun.
KHOU is celebrating Women's History Month. This year, we're highlighting women-owned businesses across our area.
Hi, my name is Katrina Scott. I'm the founder, the owner of Shades of Melanin Hair. We've been in business since 2019. We sell wigs, hair extensions, hair care products for your hair.
Shades of Melanin, and they sell
other people's hair.
They sell white woman's hair.
and fucking Indian and Brazilian and shit. Somebody got
Horsetails, manes.
somebody got the playback playing. Please read the playback. But yeah, this is every time we see one of these sisters at these blackety black stores, this is what they sell. It's just, and then it's like she had. I promise you, she has no clue of the irony. I promise you.
And I don't know how much that stuff is, but I've heard that real hair is damned expensive.
Yeah, that shit's super fucking. That's hundreds of dollars worth of shit in
Per
their hair.
inch or something.
Yeah.
Scott, I'm the founder, the owner of Shades of Melanin Hair. We've been in business since 2019. We sell wigs, hair extensions, hair care products for your hair, and we sell lashes as well. Watching my daughters and their interest in hair, it came as an idea like, okay, I want to start this business. I want to leave generational wealth to them. First, we had to do research and find the best quality hair for not only African American women hair, but also for
the best quality hair for African Americans. It's just insane, man.
but also for Caucasian women and Hispanic women, because we wanted the hair to benefit all races of women. We also wanted to meet the need of women that suffered cancer or alopecia, to make sure that the wigs and the hair look just like their own hair. We also test our product over time to make sure that the quality is still there.
For more information, head to khou.com.
And they specifically named it Shades of Melanin Hair to attract white women and Hispanics.
I'm sure they're just beating the door in.
Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about. Let me go here, Rochester, man.
Oh shit! What happened up there?
Yeah, man. This fucking rapper, this female rapper. Fucking Sun Woman rapper from Memphis.
Rochester police say sadly another person has died as a result of last night's crowd surge at Main Street Armory. Out of respect for the victim's family, police did not want to release the second woman's identity tonight. The other fatal victim we learned, who you see right there, is Rondisha Belton, a 33-year-old who...
Rondisha Belton.
is Rondisha Belton, a 33-year-old who worked for the city of Buffalo. A third woman remains critically injured at this hour. Tonight, new video from inside the armory giving a glimpse of the panic crowd. In total, officials say 10 people were hurt in that surge. Rochester city leaders say the venue has a maximum capacity of 5,000. They're now working to figure out just how many people attended the Glorilla concert.
We are going to hold people accountable for what happened last night, period. When you put on a concert.
Oh, no, God damn it. Son's running this shit up here. Mayor Malik Evans. Mayor Malik Evans. We about to be holding people accountable.
For what happened last night, period. When you put on a concert in this city or anywhere around the country, you have to make sure that all I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Now, it's too early to say what precipitated this, as the chief said, but I intend to get to the bottom of this because we will see more concerts in Rochester.
Police say they got a call about gunshots fired inside, but have since clarified no gunshots were fired. Those inside at the time tell us things erupted into chaos quickly.
We just heard people like running, screaming running towards the door. We were getting shoved. For a second, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna like make it out of this because of how many people were like squishing in there. Yeah, there was clothes like on the stairs, like boots, shoes, like wigs, like purses, everywhere.
Wigs.
Did she really just say
Wigs,
that?
like purses, everywhere.
The artist Glorilla posted her condolences on Twitter after finding out what happened. As police continue to investigate, the owner of the venue has canceled a concert scheduled for Saturday at the Armory.
Wow. These Sun Cities, man.
Did you hear the one about the 31-year-old black lady got a 13-year-old boy knock her up or something? I just saw the other day.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Let's see.
And she didn't get any time.
Yeah, they never do. These women.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. And all these school shooters, you know what? There's a commonality between them, and it's they weren't getting laid, right? So empty balls means safe halls. I'm all for these teachers banging these kids.
Oh my God. Equal safe halls, man. Yeah, man. Oh man.
On that note.
Yeah. Well, see you guys later, man. Everybody have a good night.
Good night, everybody.